Yeah, what sucks about egg hunting is you just constantly run into Pokemon that you don't want to run into.
To be fair, it's not really very different from the other hunting we were doing. So, but also the space is actually pretty big. You could go to the other nursery. That one's on a route.
Yeah, my phone is confusing. Oh, the stream. There we go.
I was gonna say, it's definitely there.
I had to close and open it.
That's very concerning.
I can't hear the stream right now because it's lagging.
That's also very concerning.
Wow, it's lagging up a storm. Here, maybe it's because I turned on that one setting. Hold on.
There's no lag on our end, so it's definitely on your phone's end. So
Okay, I turned off that setting, changed it back.
yeah, that setting you definitely do not want to. Bad setting. Sorry guys, I have to fix the mic.
Yeah, I can't even tell if we're audible right now.
Well, we're not right now because my mic is being messed with, so it's very bad. No.
Okay, I turned off that setting and it's still lagging.
Okay, well that's not our end, so that is your problem. Like I can literally see we have dropped 0 frames.
Yeah, my phone's not getting good Wi-Fi connection right now for some reason.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, give me a second.
Might have to turn down the game volume just a little bit. Well, from a little I've heard, yeah.
I mean, I haven't changed any of the game settings. We should sound no different, and the game should sound no different than normal. Unless you have one set.
I can't watch the goddamn... I can't hear anything.
Let me see your phone.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you probably done something to it.
I turned off that setting. That was the only thing I changed.
Hold on. I'm going to turn off Bluetooth for a second. Turn Bluetooth back on.
My headphones are the only thing it's connected to. The message got blocked. It didn't?
No, that is a new thing. So Twitch added a thing where first-time chatters messages are highlighted so that we know who's first-time chatting.
Oh,
Thank you for chatting for the first time. I can't actually see your name at the moment, so give me a second. Thank you for the first chat, Lumperoni. We are Shiny Hunting Grookey.
10 out of 10.
It is a
One of the great names I've ever heard. Hey, Croc. Yeah, we're having technical issues with my damn phone. Well, by definition, because we can't hear if we're audible or not.
I mean, you can ask Croc. Croc can answer for all.
That's true. He is a moderator. Maybe give his job some more meaning.
Wow, you asshole.
Yeah, I did that. It's just... Look, my phone is just not...
Please give me that help.
No! I know how to deal with my phone when it's acting like shit. Close it! Have you tried turning it off and on again? Well, we're closing it and reopening the stream, so I'd hope that counts. I don't even know if I'm connected anymore with Bluetooth. I wish I could see your messages. I don't even remember your name anymore, but it's still one of the greatest names I've ever heard on Twitch. But I see that it's a highlighted message.
No, it's highlighted.
Okay. Yeah, Lumperoni. Okay.
Yep.
I just got super lucky and got a full odds shiny Hoodoo on Route 2. Nice.
Okay. It's
God
very
damn it.
loud. I also didn't turn that on, by the way.
Sorry, the sound was going through
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't
Hey,
going through my headphones.
so do we sound good?
Give me a second.
See,
Stream is lagging again. Oh my god.
See, it's because you're holding the phone.
I am
it
done.
didn't lag once when I did it. Actually, I think it's the Bluetooth. I think the Bluetooth is lagging the phone a bit.
Well, it's not like I can use any of the headphones because I don't have a headphone jack on this phone. I have to use Bluetooth.
My headphone jack.
Fine, we sound fine. Fuck it. I'm at fuck it.
I'm at fuck it. That's always.
This is the first time I'm having.
Thank you for the well wishes. Good luck on your shiny hunting.
Yeah, I'm. This is the first time that this is going on with Bluetooth.
I've been okay, Croc.
So. Yeah, well, we're 4 streams in, so. Yeah, here's hoping.
See, he's saying it's a little loud. Okay, so let me listen.
What is a little loud? Us or the game?
Doesn't matter, something.
Cause it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
seem
iPhones
to matter.
nowadays. Actually, he has a Samsung.
It's an Android.
I have an old iPhone with the phone jack.
Yeah. Yeah, so what is it that they don't do? They don't include the charging cords anymore, and not even the port either. And they don't include headphone jacks because they want you to use Bluetooth for some damn reason. They want you to pay the Bluetooth companies more money.
There is no Bluetooth company. That's not how that works.
Well, I mean, have you seen the prices on Bluetooth headphones?
No.
Like, some of them range from like $50 to like $100 something. I've seen them up to $200. Older bro's clicking on it. Even older bro. Yes, Croc.
Oh, I see what the problem is. The phone company's signal is shit. So
oh my god. What phone company? We're not even gonna be in that phone company.
Irrelevant. It's shit right now.
Again, I wish there was like a thing that says all of your eggs are hatched in your party. You lost your DS charger.
No, that sounds fine. Croc. Okay, 2 questions, Croc. 1, how in the world do you keep losing it?
He probably just has a dirty room.
Secondly, did you try cleaning up to find it?
Like, first shiny ever or first shiny in this game?
I'm assuming ever.
Ever? Well, if it's first ever, it was when okay, so, a little bit of backstory. I'm going to have to tell the story again. When I first started Pokemon games, I didn't know they existed until I met Older Bro.
That is true.
So I played on his Platinum. He let me play on it. And I beat the game, and then he told me about shiny Pokemon. I'm like, oh, I better go find one. He's like, good luck with that. And literally that same day, the first shiny I ever found was a shiny Machop on his game. And then like 10 minutes later, I found a shiny Girafarig. No, it probably was like 10 minutes later. Not like... So, technically Machop. I don't have my original Machop. I think Older Bro still does. But, I think it was last year. He gave me the original Girafarig that I found. Because I traded it for something. So, he let me, have that Girafarig. But I do also have the complete Shiny Machop line. We just finished Shiny Hunting and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Took us 2.5 years, but we got it done. We got her done! And I got the entire Machop line again.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I technically started getting the entire Machop line because of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Because Older Bro knows the story. when I was about to go shiny hunt Machop, literally while I was looking for it, I random encountered a shiny Machoke.
That is true.
And then, like an hour later, I find a shiny Machop.
You bastard.
Like, I love shiny hunting in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I love the SOS method, but unfortunately, we can't shiny hunt in it. Well, I could, but it'd be on PC, and I couldn't transfer any of those Pokemon over to my consoles, so...
Yep.
I mean, I could
Does
with PK
Smeargle
hacks,
die from
but,
struggle?
Any Pokemon dies from
Yes.
struggle.
Well, I think he's saying because of Sketch.
Oh.
Yes.
You found a shiny Wailord. Nice first encounter.
There you go.
Well,
But
nice
yeah,
shiny encounter,
yeah,
not
Croc.
first.
If Smeargle sketches your move and then uses all the PP on your move, it will then struggle and die.
But yeah, guys, I have 1,000 shiny hunt stories, and probably the best story I have is ever since Black and White 2, literally every new Pokemon game, I get a shiny before I get the shiny charm. Literally every single one. Because in Black 2, it was on my way to Elite 4, I random encountered a shiny Amoonguss. And in White 2, I random encountered a shiny P-Dove after the first gym. And then on and on and on. Probably my best odds, the best story I could tell, is during my Omega Ruby playthrough. Well, first of all, just know that I lost my Omega Ruby and Older Bro found it in the car. He keeps finding my lost games. Like, I lost my Minecraft Telltale series during our vacation, like 2 summers ago, and he found it in the car. It's always in the car! But, anyways, so my best story is I found a shiny Clam Pearl on my way to the last gym in Omega Ruby. Then, on my way to the Elite 4, I found a shiny Tentacruel. And then, like 10 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later, I find a shiny Golbat.
Would a ghost type stop a Pokemon from struggling to death? No, because struggle is not a typed move.
Yeah.
It's not normal type. It is actually typeless.
Typeless
For
move.
that exact reason. Because otherwise, you could have a ghost and a normal Pokemon never be able to kill each other. And it would just be an infinite battle.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ghost would win half the time.
No.
Against normal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you had a ghost Pokemon that only knew ghost type moves, and a normal type Pokemon that only knew normal type moves, and you put them in a battle together.
Older bro's power? I'm younger bro. He's older bro.
No,
right?
My power to find your gens.
Oh. Yes, older bro's power. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Older bro has like a video game detector in his head.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
It's almost like younger sis's power to find diamonds in Minecraft.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, if you had a ghost type with only ghost moves and a normal type with only normal moves, and they fought each other, if struggle was normal type, the normal type Pokemon could not win.
Yeah.
Ever. It would be impossible. The ghost type would always win.
But yeah, older bro has a power for detection. I have a power for shiny hunt. And younger sis has a power over Minecraft. We all have a power.
Well, actually, I guess here's the question. Struggle normally does more damage than you get dealt, right?
Struggle...
I guess it would all depend on if the struggle damage was greater than the recoil damage.
I don't know.
That would be...
Okay. Struggle does it like a shit ton of damage to you.
So, well, to yourself, but to the opponent.
To the opponent, it don't really do that much.
Yeah, so it's actually possible that the ghost type would always lose if the recoil damage is high enough. So, yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah, so...
So,
inconclusive.
Yeah, I'd say the ghost type would win if they don't.
Worst shiny in the game is Graveler. That's
Graveler. Okay. I mean,
can see that.
I mean, it's solid gold. I'd argue there are much worse shinies than Graveler. Well, okay, which Graveler? A Lowland Graveler or normal Graveler? I'm guessing normal Graveler. Guys, self-destruct. Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, self-destruct.
That's almost like Shiny Voltorb and
Yep.
Electro using the same move.
I feel like that's not the Shiny's fault. I feel like that's the species of Pokemon.
But I'm guessing you're meaning like worst shiny hunt, not
Yeah.
necessarily worst shiny.
Worst shiny design. No. It's worst hunt. Yes. All the self-destruct Pokemon's always gonna be the worst. Because fuck.
No, the worst hunts are
Pokemon.
those hunts that where the Pokemon's shiny locked.
Well, yeah, but you can't hunt
But
those.
you can't find them.
So that's...
But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people try to shiny hunt the legendaries. Like, I tried it with Xerneas in Pokemon X, and I found out it was shiny locked. Like,
Yeah.
that was the first time they ever did it. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah. So, yeah, to be fair, that was your fault.
I didn't know. Like, I didn't know until after days shiny hunting it. I'm like, okay, there's something wrong here. Like, I wasn't expecting them to ever start the shiny lock system, and honestly, I hate it.
Yeah, it's mostly just so they can do events later.
But there's no guarantee they'll do events for it. Like, they didn't even do shiny events for a lot of the mythicals.
Yeah.
Like, Zeriora, they just did it for Sword and Shield.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bullshit. There's no arguments here. It's stupid, and we hate it.
Yeah, plus, I don't even know why they're still doing the code at GameStop.
I don't know.
Yeah, they are still requiring you to go to your local GameStop and get the codes.
GameStop probably has a contract with Nintendo.
I mean, yeah, but you'd think they'd still be... They just use Pokemon Home. Like, they've already been doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you can get codes for a lot of the Pokemon.
No. The contract is absolute.
Oh, and get this. They did a new thing. Well, I don't know if it's new, but they restricted which game you get the shiny from. Like, for Zacian, the code you could only use on Pokemon Shield. So when you get Zamazenta, it'll be only used for Sword. So for people who don't have both games, they're fucked. They would literally have to...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
they would have to purchase both games to get both shinies.
I mean, that's just Nintendo's normal thing, though. They really want you to buy more games.
That's better than a Pikachu. But yeah, I always buy both copies.
No. Clefairy is better than Pikachu.
But yeah, I always buy both copies for shit like
We're using a Japanese Ditto, so it is guaranteed that every single Pokemon we throw in here should be...
Yeah, this is our fourth
full odds.
stream.
Or not full odds. Like,
the best odds.
Possible odds.
We have best possible odds. And yes, I have the Shining Charm.
Yeah, Shiny Charm, everything.
I refuse to ever Shiny Hunt without the Shiny Charm because I'm not technically a Shiny Hunter. I'm more like a Shiny Collector.
Yeah. Younger bro gets the shinies for himself and no one else.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, and we can't...
Please, any, not exactly shiny hunters out there, feel free to use this terminology.
Yeah, because I do not want to, what's the word for it? I don't want to make myself suffer over every shiny hunt.
Yeah. Shiny hunters, their job is, let's make this as difficult as possible. Because we want this to take as long as possible.
Yeah, I understand it's like a personal achievement for you, but it's like, no, I can't do that. You might be able to.
Okay, Croc, have a good night.
See you, Croc.
See, the problem with the battle method is
we can't do that with starters, first of all, right now. And
we're starting with the starters.
I will show it off, but
yeah.
I don't know if I'll do it for like the rest of the series. Like I might. It depends on how I feel about it.
Yeah. The problem is we've gotten conflicting reports on the battle method. From the sounds of it, it sounds like it only ever gets as good as the Masuda method, which means you have to battle like 1,000 Pokemon to just get the same odds as doing the egg hunting all the time.
Guys, I would have to do off-camera work, and I could just random encounter the shiny, and then I won't be able to turn off my Switch, because I would have to start the stream with it there, or I'd have to record it off camera.
Yeah, so...
So
yeah, the battle method isn't necessarily
we're gonna
a bad method, but...
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it, after Grookey.
Yeah.
Because it's... and we won't get there for a while, because, what we're doing is, we'll go to 10 streams with Grookey, and if we don't find them all, we're gonna switch hunts.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of doing, like, a really common Pokemon, like Rookie D after Grookey, or Nickit. I thought about Nickit, the Nickit shiny. Oh, I love it. It's like a white fox.
Eventually, we'll search for Uulu.
Yeah, Wooloo was another one that I thought about.
Yep. The meme boy.
But, yep. Unfortunately, we gotta deal with what we have with the egg hunting. Like, I either get it or I don't.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. What is the meme Pokemon in this generation? Is it Uulu, the Uwu Pokemon?
Wooloo?
It'll work only on this Pokemon with the glow effect type. Yeah, like, is Uwulu the meme Pokemon for Uwu? Is Alchemy the meme Pokemon because it's,
Creamy?
Yeah. Like, what's the meme Pokemon this generation?
Whoever told you that is absolutely wrong. It affects all Pokemon, not just the ones that have the aura around it.
Yeah, the aura just means, like, it's bigger or smaller.
Okay, now the thing about the aura Pokemon do have a higher chance of being shiny. That is true. That's why every time I see an aura Pokemon, I encounter it. Because it has like a good chance of being shiny.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, the counter in the dex affects that Pokemon. So if I battled 999 Rookie D, it would affect all Rookie D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like there's conflicting reports on how this method works, which is why it's confusing.
Yeah.
This is the problem with every method the Pokemon Company does. It's always going to be more difficult than this.
Yeah.
Like, the Masuda method is just get a Ditto from some other country, put it in your hatchery with a Pokemon from this region, and you'll get boosted odds. You can't make it easier than that.
What I find hilarious about Grookey, guys, is I got bored. I got bored one day and I started the Masuda method. I didn't have the shiny charm yet, and I was looking for Grookey, and I found it within 10 eggs.
Yeah, younger bro found it while in the car going to a restaurant. It was literally less than 10 minutes. And so we only need to find 2, and we found 0 in 4 3-hour streams now.
Yeah, so it's stupid.
It's like, I don't have
either.
words for the insanity that is your stupidity in this life. It's like, how?
I didn't even have this shiny charm.
Yeah, it's like you're... See, this is why shiny hunters use full odds, because apparently odds don't work the way we think they do. Apparently, the higher the odds,
the lower the odds.
Yeah, the lower the odds, the more likely you're gonna get it.
Never tell me the odds.
The more impossible it is, the more chance you're gonna get it immediately, because that makes sense.
But yeah, we only need 2.
Yeah. But now the thing I was trying to look up was, so what I was looking for was, okay, you know how there's expansion cards you can put in your computer, right?
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, hey, is there an expansion card that just takes these cables here?
Yeah.
Apparently, there is not, which is very disappointing.
mic with
So-
my glasses.
Stop bumping the mic, man. You're gonna make the
Look,
audio sound even worse than it already is.
I want the audio to sound unprofessional, okay?
People already think we're in a Discord call.
Somehow. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, how can you not tell that we're in the same room?
Because our mics are set up in a way where it's very difficult to hear you on any mic but yours.
I
and
guess.
Me on me. Yeah, exactly. When you're when you're not looking for it, you will always find it. When you're looking for it, you will never find it. It's streamer syndrome.
Yeah.
Anytime you are trying for something, it is exponentially more difficult than when you're not trying. Like, when I'm playing a game on my own, I will play it and it'll be perfectly easy. But when I record it, suddenly it is the most difficult thing in the world.
Exactly.
We
have had
most
several
general rule.
series where that happened.
Yeah.
Like me with Assassin's Creed right now.
Yeah, it's like that's just every single time you try to do something on camera, it gets harder.
It's just fucked. Yeah. I again really wish they would have kept the SOS method. I fucking loved it.
SOS method was fine. It's just the problem of it was so easy to kill shinies.
That was the only problem.
Or
they would have had to done.
Or the difficulty of like not being able to catch it because they kept spawning in more stuff, and so you just didn't actually get it. Yeah, the hardest shiny hunt is Alchemy. No, that's the softest shiny hunt.
Yeah, why is Alchemy bad?
I'm assuming if you want to get every variant.
Oh, no.
That has to be a pain in the butt. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you! Someone who agrees. The only... Yeah,
Again,
I
SOS method
hated
was fine.
Pokemon killing each other, and I hated the fact that we couldn't just select which Pokemon we wanted to catch.
Yeah, it's like... I still love the fact that Pokemon XD, a game
Colosseum.
that is over... There's like 20 fucking years old at this point, allowed you to choose what Pokemon you were throwing a Pokeball at, but the modern Pokemon games... No, you can't do that.
Fucking do it.
It's like, how hard is it to aim your hand?
But yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I say that, but playing Pokemon Go, it actually is kind of difficult to throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon. So, maybe they're on to something.
But yeah, in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, all my best shiny hunting moments were pretty much in that game.
Yeah.
Like, I had such great luck. Like, I went for an Ariados, a shiny Ariados, and those are really fucking hard to SOS. Because higher level Pokemon in their evolved forms have a
very rare chance.
Has a less chance of calling reinforcements. And I found it within like 10 minutes.
Wasn't it also... I didn't do a lot of S hunting. Wasn't it also that if you had for example, if you had an Axew, it could call like a Haxorus randomly,
that
but
also
it's very
happened.
low.
My friend was shiny hunting Bagon, and he got a shiny Salamence.
Yeah, that's like... I thought that's how you had to do it. I didn't think you actually could SOS hunt the finals. I thought that you had to get them that randomly.
So they don't struggle.
Use a Revenant with Recycle and that PP Berry so they don't struggle to death.
I had like a shit ton of PP items and like revives and stuff. That way I wouldn't ever use struggle. I don't remember the method exactly. It's been too long.
Well, revives don't give you more PP.
Level 10. Well, I know that. I'm just saying I had to have like PP items.
Yes.
After
it was the only time you've ever used PP items.
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you can get level 10 Salamence out of that is bullshit.
I actually got every Ultra Wormhole Pokemon shiny in both.
Yeah, the Ultra
Sun
Wormhole,
and
from what you
Moon
said, is really good since
Yes.
it had boosted shiny.
You could literally farm shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
The last shiny I got was Barbinacle, and that was the hardest one for me to get for some reason. That one took me 2 years
Yeah.
to find.
I still hate the fact that... I still hate the fact Pokemon Company was like, okay, well, you know...
Favorite shiny color?
Gold's always pretty good.
I'd say mine's like... I go back and forth between white, blue, and red.
Yeah. But I still love the fact that the Pokemon Company was like, hey, or a Game Freak, I guess, was like, hey, we heard you like shinies, so what if we gave you ultra shinies, the now double shiny Pokemon that are just like, screw you.
Yeah, and fuck you. No, we are not going for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Who
for
wants
the
to be the
entire
ultra
game.
shiny hunters out
Just
there?
ultra,
It's like,
no.
we only catch ultra shinies. Yeah, the ultra wormhole is really good.
I probably found a shiny every time I went through the ultra wormhole with the shiny charm. Every fucking time.
Shouldn't the ultra wormhole take you to the alternate
Yeah,
dimension?
the only time I didn't find shiny Pokemon was Ultra Beasts. Even though they had boosted rate, it was actually pretty hard to find them shiny.
Yeah, you'd think that, again, you'd think that an ultra wormhole would literally take you to the other dimension that Ultra Beasts come
It does, you just don't have to... You have to avoid that.
Yes, let's avoid going to the dimension where these Pokemon aren't even legendary.
Yeah.
What? Why would you avoid that?
Because that just takes you to the final battle stage of the town that the people come from. That's where it takes you.
Yeah, but
No, I do not have a shiny Shoufant.
Yeah.
We just started shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, this is our first shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. We're not even through Grookey yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Younger bro started with the first starter because he's like, hey, I've already got one. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, wait, the odds are twice as bad as Pokemon Let's Go.
Well, even with the
even for egg
Masuda
hunting?
method with the shiny charm, I was expecting to at least find one by now.
No, it's double. It's twice as hard. Every other game is at least twice as hard as Pikachu and Eevee. It's gonna take you twice as long for every single Pokemon.
So this is gonna take us 4 years if we go for the full
Yes, it's gonna we thought we might get done early with these games. We were wrong.
Yeah, shiny Sufan's.
The gold.
Yeah, the golden elephant. I like Shufan. Shufan's a good Pokemon. I like a lot of Pokemon.
Yes. Pokemon are
the
good.
battle when all loses, the friend you make is the road you choose.
We got the right stuff, so make your mind up.
Yeah, make your mind up.
I do not remember that line. Make your mind up. Find the courage inside of you.
Love that song. It's
a
so
good
fucking
song.
catchy.
The Battle Frontier song was very good.
That was Diamond and Pearl, right?
No, that was Battle. I just said it was Battle Frontier.
I never remember which one that is. It's Hoenn. Or is it Johto? I don't know.
We are going to play both because we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to try to beat
We're going
Diamond and Pearl before RCS.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pain.
That's gonna be a close, like.
Now,
thing.
okay, yeah, because we're gonna have to go back over how we're doing Diamond and Pearl again
because me and you have to stream them both at the same time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, we just found a way to set up our computers to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain.
No, what's really gonna be a pain is not having a second TV. Like, am I supposed to play it from OBS? Am I supposed to use OBS
Yes,
to
yes,
view
you are.
the game?
Yes, that is exactly what you're going to be doing.
Okay, we
That
can
is
do
exactly
that. I'm fine
what
with
you
that.
are going to do, and you will struggle and be like, "Why am I on the wrong? I'm looking at the wrong person's screen all the time." A Nuzlocke, no.
No, we don't do that.
No.
We just play the games.
Yeah, we're just gonna play the game and see if there's actually been any changes. I know they've announced a few changes.
I
but,
want to do the battle contest so bad.
Yeah, I
That's
know
what I'm
they've
most
done a
hyped
couple
for.
changes, but like, I'm interested in seeing if there's any like more structural changes. Because
Well,
it looks like
besides
so
everything
far.
looking chibi and
Yeah, like
3D.
they've gone. Well, see, that's not even that different. They just made it.
3D.
Yeah, they made it more 3D, but it basically is the same otherwise. So it's like, yeah, I am gonna be interested in seeing if they've made any changes like that, because they obviously aren't gonna have Dynamax in. Like,
Like I like the Mega Evolutions. I think they're fine. But older bro hates them in Digimon.
I don't hate them. See, okay, this is slander. I will not be dragged back into this argument again. Look, I'll answer the original question. Okay, I think Megas are perfectly fine in Pokemon. I think that the Pokemon Megas are perfectly fine. What I wish is that, or what I don't like are the Mega Stones. I just hate them. I think that all Pokemon should have a Primal form, which is the Mega
Well, you
form.
think the legendary Pokemon should have the primal forms?
No, I think all Pokemon should have a Primal form. I think they should ditch Megas entirely and make every Pokemon a Primal.
And not call them Mega because
I think
Digimon
it should all
did
be
it.
Primal Reversion, as in you're reverting to a Primal state. So, I think every Pokemon should have a Primal form, and every Pokemon should have a Shadow form.
It's possible, but I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
that is what I'm interested in. Because right now it's just a rumor. What I'm interested, that will flag to me if there's going to be, if there's structural changes.
If anything,
Because from the
they
looks of
should
it,
do
so
Primal Dialga and Palkia.
Yeah,
Because they already have Primal
and that's why
Dialga.
the rumor keeps existing, because everyone's just like, okay, but we already have Primal Dialga, so you can't not do it. It's like every single human being on the earth is thinking, now when they make the Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl games, they have to bring back Mega Evolution so they can have Primal Dialga and Primal Palkia. You just have to. No one in their right mind wouldn't do that.
Also,
The problem is
Primal Dialga from Blue Rescue Team?
Primal Dialga is from Time, Darkness, and Sky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not beat any of those games.
Yes. So, that's the thing. It's that the problem is Game Freak is not making this game. That's
Mega
the
Torterra.
Yeah, Mega Torterra.
Well, we already saw that in Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Giant ass.
Yeah, how the heck's that gonna
Torterras.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's Game Freak isn't making this game.
No.
It's
And
being
that's
made
why
by
I
a
think it's
third-party
possible.
company. So, on one hand, it is totally possible for this company to say, fuck Game Freak's rules, and just bring back old things because the fans want it. But on the other hand...
They have Shadow Pokemon.
Well, hold on. But on the other hand, it is still being overseen by Game Freak staff. So, like, a Game Freak staff member is overseeing the project. So the problem is, it's also possible that they'll be like, we don't want to change anything because we want Game Freak to continue working with us. We want to be the company for all the remakes from now on. So, if they want to have a working relationship with Game Freak, they'll probably stick with Game Freak's rules, which means that we'll get no Mega Forms, and because Game Freak already said they're not going to have Dynamaxing in it, there won't even be Dynamaxing in this game.
Yeah.
Again, I think Game Freak is missing the ball on this. People
Seriously.
like Mega Evolution. They didn't like
Shadow
Z.
Pokemon.
People did not like Z Crystals, but people did like Mega Evolution, and they did like Shadow Pokemon. Bring both back. What if you got to decide that? What if you got to choose how you played the game? You could choose to play You could choose to play the game where you either play with, you know, the standard Pokemon, or you could go out of your way to, like, get... Like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah. Like, the game literally gives you, like, a device that allows you to Primal Revert any Pokemon, and so you can play through the entire game with Primal Pokemon. Or... or you could get a device from, like, Team Rocket, and you could literally abuse your fucking Pokemon and make them all Shadow Pokemon. And you got to decide that. You literally had, like, the Telltale, or not the Telltale, what's the company?
But that's too much to code.
No, it's fucking not too much to code. But no, what's the company that does that? BioWare?
Genius Snorri?
No, the one that does the boxes. That, like, the multi-options for conversations.
Telltale?
The other one. I think that was BioWare.
I'm not sure.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Blizzard?
No, the Old Republic, the Star Wars game.
I don't know.
It's BioWare, pretty sure. But anyways, it's not the point. The point is, yeah, that. Like, you can just do that, where, like, you make choices, and those choices change how your Pokemon look. You can have normal Pokemon, or you could have Primal Pokemon, or you could have Shadow Pokemon. Like, come on, guys, do something with it.
Hey,
but no, we don't want to piss off the fans, even though the fans want Megas back.
Yeah, my fucking knuckles hurt. Like,
yeah, Dynamaxing Wailord. That has been the meme ever since Dynamaxing came out. So it's like, oh, so now we finally get to see a normal-sized Wailord. It's...
My god, she takes forever.
Because, yeah, Wailord is...
How long does it take to breed 2 Pokemon?
Look.
Seriously, just play some slow jazz and tell them to lay each other down and they'll get to working.
They can't make eggs that quickly. It takes time.
Fuck this.
Egg laying takes time. Have you seen a chicken farm? How often do you think chickens lay eggs?
You lay.
That's not how this works. You can't command someone to lay an egg.
Give birth.
See, you're stressing them out. They're not giving you a shiny Pokemon because you're stressing them out.
Oh, man.
See, that's the mechanic you could use. You could stress. It's a stress mechanic. The more stressed you make the Pokemon, the more likely they become Shadow Pokemon. The less stressed you make them, the more likely they become Primal Pokemon. I've just fucking invented the system for you, Game Freak. Use it.
But yeah, a lot of my knuckles hurt because they're just split open.
Yeah.
Ow.
We were actually talking about that on my trip.
Yeah.
When I was with friends, and they were like, and one of my friends was like, yeah, he was like, because he worked in some situation where he did a lot of like heavy lifting and stuff.
Yeah.
So normally you get calluses and stuff on your hands from doing that.
Yep.
Well, the way his body works, he actually cannot develop calluses at all.
The fuck?
Like, his body just won't do it.
Right.
It just will not actually develop a callus. So basically, he would just continuously tear his skin all the time and could not actually get a callus built up there. So it would just constantly rub raw.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, I fucking shit. It's
oh my god.
It's like, oh, that sounds so painful.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Game Freak. Yeah, we're Game Freaks.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, no, we are not Game Freak. If we were Game Freak, Pokemon, if we were Game Freak, Pokemon would probably not be a major, like, the biggest media franchise in the world. And we would not, and we would probably listen to the fans more. I am not a freak. The fans don't know what they want. That's the problem.
I should get the Wendy clip from South Park where she's screaming, "I'm not a freak."
For some reason, my immediate the "but you are a bird" from Rio jumped into my head.
Oh,
except
yeah,
it was
you're
"but
right.
you are a freak."
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was Cartman that said it. He's like, you're kind of being freaky or something.
It's freaky, freaky, freaky.
Yeah. But I don't remember the exact line.
I don't know.
It's a season 1 joke, so I don't fucking remember it.
It's too old for me to remember.
Even though I'm literally watching all of South Park again right now.
Oh my god, man, you've already watched it all.
I'm at like season 18, almost to 19.
It's too many seasons.
Yeah, and they're about to have more. That's
No!
why I decided to watch it again. No, that's ignorant. Now watching South Park is ignorant.
It's not that it's ignorant. It's just no. That's just too much.
Oh, I want to get a little high with talent.
I was gonna look something up, and I've completely forgotten what I was gonna look up now.
Hold on, let me get a little high. Oh, no,
This is a constant problem where I'll go to look something up and then just forget what I was looking up.
Hey Chris, you want to help me find a right good shiny?
I really don't want to, no.
You want some candy?
I don't want that either. Knowing you probably put something in it.
The chocolate balls.
Not taking the bait on this one. I'm not taking the bait on this one. I'm just going to...
You're lost. He just literally takes out a box of chocolate balls.
No. See, every time I think of Herbert, the only thing I can think of is that one episode where he got kicked out of school, and so he went off so he's like, hey, Grandpa, I got kicked out of school, and he's like, okay, I'll get you into my the rich person school.
Oh.
And he inducts him into the it's not a cult, but that group that's the fake Illuminati, basically.
Oh.
For rich people.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. But secretly Herbert is the Grand Master of that group.
Thank you.
See, I just don't understand how it took them 8 generations to think of Dynamaxing. You know, the thing they showed off in Gen 1 of the anime.
Yeah.
Here's these giant Pokemon that we have to
Pokemon.
capture with giant stone Pokeballs. How...
Yeah, they didn't even do that for this game.
It's how did it take you 8 generations of the games to figure out, maybe let's add that as a mechanic.
I wish there was a Gigantamax, Jigglypuff, Alakazam, and
It'd be so
Gengar
great. That'd be so
that
great.
wore those.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't do that. I think they have a special Gigantamax Gengar.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do have a special Gengar. That one's true.
But not for Alakazam or Jigglypuff.
No.
Well, of course not for
Just,
Jigglypuff.
to be fair, they weren't even Gigantamax.
Ah!
They were just big.
Yeah. Jigglypuff.
Yeah, everything falls asleep in within 3,000 miles.
Yeah, apparently with that deep-ass voice of it. They literally told the Jigglypuff voice actor, okay, now do that voice, but deep.
Well, they probably didn't even tell him that. They probably just had him do... They probably used the same voice and just mixed it. They just dropped
maybe, yeah.
They just mixed it low.
They didn't even get a different actor or anything. They just took
you
the
just
audio
fix it in post? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they auto-tuned it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd believe it.
I mean, apparently Lord in South Park is Randy Marsh, and he uses autotune.
Yeah.
Autotune, you want to see how I do it?
Auto-tune. It makes good singers better and makes bad singers better.
That's what they did on iCarly with a really good-looking boy. His singing is shit.
Yeah.
Even though he wants to sing, and they auto-tuned him to make him sound better. And iCarly had something for him.
Yeah.
But she kissed his nose while they were recording the hot kid singing. And I guess that blew her chances with him. I saw you kiss his nose.
A hated new feature. So it has to be a feature.
I guess I really don't like the raid den. But mainly that stems from I can't do it in older bro's room. Like, that's why we can't shiny hunt Saligio Lunala. Those were going to be the first 2 hunts.
But we can't do it.
Nope. Can't connect to the damn Wi-Fi. Can't even trade with people.
Actual feature. I guess I'll count this as a feature. Ultra Beasts and the Ultra Wormhole. Not because I think the feature's bad, but I hate the fact that
They don't look like Pokemon.
No, it's the fact that they aren't Pokemon. That's the problem. Again, as you don't even catch them in Pokeballs. You have to use completely different devices to catch them.
No, you catch them with a Beast Ball, which
Yes.
is a Pokeball.
But no, that's the thing. It's you can't actually catch them at all with anything but a Beast Ball. It's impossible.
No, you can. It's just harder.
No, it's actually impossible. It's
But
like
I've done it.
yeah. But no, but according to the actual game, they are not Pokemon. Actual in-game text says that they aren't Pokemon, and definitely the sites have said these are not Pokemon. It's just
the
like
Pokemon from another dimension.
yeah, it's like it's not. I don't think it says that. It even says they're just straight not Pokemon. It's just like but yeah, it's like they're from another dimension. They don't look like Pokemon because they aren't Pokemon. But then why are they in your Pokemon game?
A new feature.
But yeah, actual features. Z-moves is pretty up there.
Yeah, for me, it's just the I don't like the raids.
I don't like the Pokemon Go features. Just anything that they implemented from Pokemon Go. Like where it's just like, yeah. So raids are absolutely up there.
Yeah, because what happens years from now, like, you're not going to keep the servers up for these raids.
That's the thing, is Pokemon is so big a franchise that they oh, that's what I was going to look up. Pokemon is so big of a franchise, they actually might keep it up for the rest of time.
They would keep all these raids going for the rest of the time.
Not necessarily all the raids, but all of the, like, for at least Pokemon Go, those servers will probably be up for, like, all of time.
I mean, fair, but I'm saying for, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, no. Those will just become impossible.
But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it basically, it's a feature that you just can't really do in the future.
Yeah.
Like, once this game is done and over with, and it's about to be, we're going to do Diamond and Pearl soon.
Yep.
So, just saying, like, your feature won't be used.
Yep.
Probably in the future. Like,
yeah.
I just don't like any of the raids, and the raid then just made it worse for me.
Yeah.
Because we technically did not get done with Crown Tundra.
Yeah.
Because there was still Ultra Beast missions.
Yep.
But here's the thing, we couldn't do that. Because that required the raid den.
Yes. Yep, Pokemon is still the highest grossing media franchise of all time.
Yep, and will continue to be.
Yep. Again, second place is still Hello Kitty. Because people just don't realize Hello Kitty is still that
I thought it was Spider-Man for a while.
Spider-Man is not even in the top 5.
It's in the top 10 though, right?
No, it's 12.
What? 12?
It's 12.
Top 15.
Mario is in the top 10.
My goodness. Oh, an egg is hatching.
Would you believe? Least favorite Pokemon game.
No, you cannot fight Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee does not have battles. It only has catching.
Yeah, it's only
Well,
catching.
I mean, it has battles between trainers, but it doesn't have battles with wild Pokemon.
The only time you fight is, during trainers and the legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, you have to fight them because they're super
I
powerful
still
or something.
have a bad memory of legendary Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu.
Let's not go into that. But yeah.
My first shiny fail ever, and I caught it on camera.
Yep.
If you want to go see what it was, go check it out on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. But actually, most hated Pokemon game.
Yeah, I've never shiny failed a Pokemon until Let's Go Pikachu. Because of its bullshit.
Talking main series and remake series and Let's Go
anyways,
remake
least
series.
favorite Pokemon?
No, game.
Oh, least favorite game?
From the main series and the remakes.
Oh, okay. Super Mystery Dungeon. That's me. Because I can't even play the fucking game.
I'm not even gonna correct this. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so...
Like, I'm at the last dungeon in the game and I can't pass it. Because I don't have enough Reviver Seeds and... too strong Pokemon. Hate it. I own the game, will never beat it. Ever. That's why Older Bro's playing it for the channel. Because I know he actually beat it.
Can't think of any specific Pokemon game that I really hate.
I know, Pokemon, it's hard to hate. But, yeah, Super Mystery Dungeon is a me problem, but I just don't know what to do. Like, I literally saved every Reviver Seed I had up to that final dungeon. And I keep going through them because I keep getting one shot. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, I think my least favorite's probably going to be the originals. Because they're just so broken.
That is fair.
It's just
and
the
we,
fact that
and
they are...
we just beat Yellow
Yeah,
not that long ago.
It's just the fact that they are so...
Not new.
Not even that they're not new. It's just the fact that they are so, janky. Which has charm to it, but it's like actually playing it is painful.
Yeah, I had to play Yellow a couple months ago, and we did beat it.
But that's the thing, because, the remakes, loved them. Here's the thing. I actually really liked Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That would probably be a lot of people's most hated, but I actually really liked Pikachu and Eevee. Not because they took away the battles, which they should not have taken away, but the fact that they actually went through and buffed a lot of moves. Like, Absorb, Leech Life, and moves like that were actually really good in Pikachu and Eevee. They actually went through and balanced a lot of old moves.
The only thing I hated...
and made them strong.
The only thing I hated in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was the fact that I couldn't battle all my Pokemon that I found. Like, I hated that.
It's like, there were a lot of moments that I really liked in that game. It's like, because they made some of the moves so good.
But just because I hate that they didn't do that doesn't mean I hate the game. I do not hate Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, even though we're going to avoid it for a while.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't done the playthrough for it.
Actually, you know what, I do have a most hated Pokemon game. That would be Z, for not existing.
Oh. Yeah, it only exists in the show.
I will never stop being pissed off at the fact that the Pokemon Company introduced the 3D effect in X and Y, and then didn't make the third game, the one that is named after the dimension you added.
Yeah, they did it for the show, not the games.
It's like, how can you fuck this up? Like, the whole gimmick was it's 3D now, and you left out the third dimension. How can you... How?
It's like, how hard is this?
You wouldn't think I'd be pissed off that we didn't make a third game for this generation. Like, oh no, you only have to buy 2 games this generation.
I mean, to be fair, I was pissed off
in any other
too.
generation, I would not be angry about that. I wasn't angry about that in this generation. They did the DLC,
they did DLC,
which basically cost the same, so we still paid for a third game, but...
We paid for
whatever.
technically 2 if you got both versions.
No,
Oh, right, even if you did... Right, it's $30, forgot.
So, yeah, which starter? That is a good question. That is a good question.
Okay, so in Diamond and Pearl, I base it off the color. So I'm playing Pearl, so I'm probably going to choose Infernape. And I'm playing Arceus, so I'll probably choose the grass type because the text is green. Maybe. I don't know. I forget what starters that they have.
Yeah.
I know it's Cyndaquil. Oh, it's Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Piplup?
Yeah, I think it's Pip. I think it's Piplup. I don't remember.
Anyway, and honestly, Rowlet's not that bad of a choice. Like,
Yeah.
Rowlet's one of my favorite grass starters, so I don't mind choosing him.
Yeah.
I mean, my party will drastically change, but yeah.
So here's the interesting thing. I'll probably end up choosing Snivy, but
Wait.
I think when I played through the game, I actually chose Piplup.
Wait, what do you mean Snivy? Like, what are you talking about? We're talking about Diamond Pearl.
Sorry, not Snivy. Turtwig.
Turtwig, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'll probably choose Piplup then.
Yeah, Oshawott. Oh, Oshawott!
Yeah, Oshawott.
Ooh, yeah, hard choice.
Yeah, if it's actually Oshawott, not Piplup, no, I won't choose it.
So
I have a straight dislike for the third form.
the text for Arceus is blue and green, so I could choose either Rowlet or Oshawott, and honestly, I do like Oshawott better than Rowlet.
Yeah.
So
See,
I
love
Oshawott.
I love Dewott. I don't like Samurott.
I know, because it doesn't... It's a Litten problem.
That one's not a Litten problem. That one's the fact that it goes from being on... I don't like... I have a mild distaste for Pokemon that go from being on 2 legs to then being on 4 legs. Or vice versa. That's the problem with that one.
Yeah, it goes from 4 legs to bipedal.
Yeah, where it goes from bipedal to quadrupedal.
Yeah.
It's like... And also, there's been a lot of good designs for it online that's just like, what if you just didn't do that and they were very good?
Well, I mean...
Which is kind of what actually made me
I understand why they put Samurai on all 4s, because it's a seal.
Yeah, but none of the rest of them are on all 4s, and they're also seals.
I know, it's supposed to be... Well, Oshawott, I think, is an otter. Yeah, it goes from an otter to a seal.
Yeah, not excusable. It would be interesting if they have different evolutions. That'd be strange. I know that's
you think they might do a
that'd be
region
weird.
Variant of the evolutions? Maybe.
It's not even a region variant at this point. It's like I guess it's technically a region
well,
variant. Well,
there is a new
variant.
There is a new region in Arceus.
No,
it's Sinnoh and another region. They announced it. Yeah, they announced it as like the last trailer.
Okay.
So you're traveling to more than one region, it seems.
Okay, you might want to be very clear on this. In Arceus, the Sinnoh region isn't called the Sinnoh region. So I think you're mistaken.
What?
In Arceus, you are not in the Sinnoh region. You're in what will become the Sinnoh region. In the past, it's not called Sinnoh. It's called like Hisoi or something.
Oh. Okay.
That name is the Sinnoh region.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you are mistaken here. It confused a lot of people, and I don't know why they did it. But yeah, that is the name for the Sinnoh region in the past.
Fine, alright,
so,
they'll do whatever that region's name is.
Yeah, I guess
variant.
But anyways, that was beside the point. The point is, yeah, it's still technically a regional variant, but it's like, it's a past variant.
Sinnoh variant.
It's weird.
But fine, it's still.
But yeah,
region.
But yeah, I forgot that Snivy is Gen 5. So yeah, no,
Snivy.
Piplup all the way. Absolutely. Between those 3, Piplup. Fire Ghost is really good. And the hilarious thing is, I've actually seen that because I have,
You saw the new Pokemon that they announced?
No. I'm saying, okay, so I have a minor project I never work on anymore that is, like, doing minor changes to Pokemon.
Okay.
One of them was, like, one part of that was giving every Pokemon a Shadow form or a Primal form. And one of the Pokemon that they had a regional variant for, that I found online, was a regional variant for Cyndaquil that made it Ghost type.
Oh.
So I've actually already seen that.
Yeah, so...
that wouldn't surprise me on any level.
Cyndaquil, okay.
That wouldn't surprise me
I'm just
on any
making sure
level.
you didn't get spoiled on the new form that they announced.
I have been... Okay, I have technically been spoiled by it because the fucking Pokemon channel that I am subscribed to wouldn't shut the fuck up about them. But I have since put it out of my mind enough that I might not remember it when it shows up.
Okay.
Because they keep...
I'm really trying not to do spoilers for Older Bro because I spoiled him on Cleaver. He's like, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want to see them. I would like to see all the past stuff live. Specifically for this game. I don't care so much for other situations. In this one, I'm like, I kind of don't want to know. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to head out for a minute. I'll be right back. And also, because this is our shiny hunting stream, we run 2 ads during the stream. So I'll run the first 2 ads while I head off.
I'm going to get a Coca-Cola ad.
I doubt it. Well, actually, it's getting close to winter. You might see the polar bear. Anyways, see you in a minute.
Yeah, by a minute you mean 20 minutes. That'd be cool. A dragon type for every starter. I don't know how well that'd work though. I don't think the Pokemon Company would ever do it. Like they'd probably want some uniqueness to each starter in every region. But I wouldn't mind that. Like one game we get like a grass dragon type, another one we get a fire dragon, and another water dragon. So what you're asking is you're wanting the dragons from Zelda. Damn it, I bumped the mic. Yeah, you want Farron, Den, and Nehru. You're wanting them. I think I got a Air Jordan ad or something. I love bad break time. What I don't love is Older Bro not being here. Older Bro, come back. You can blame it all on me. Even though you have. Older Bro, come back. Help me find the shiny. I need some shiny luck vibes from the chat. Alright, this is Toad's Death gonna be the shiny. If it is, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna be done. I knew it. See, look, it's shiny. Yay! We did it. We found 2. I wish. If only I had 2 shiny Grookey, that'd be good. But yeah, I still love the fact that I have my shiny Grookey in the... It's being bred. Shiny chant. Kalima! Kalima! Kalima, shiny! I bless it thee, I bless it thy egg to be shiny. Yeah. I have to bless this egg. Legadium Hatchosa. Unfortunately, the chant didn't work. Maybe if I get a Native American to do it, it'd be more effective. Whee! I love going around in circles on my bike and hatching eggs. But yeah, I have no idea how many eggs we've hatched at this point. Probably a couple hundred. Guys, this is our 4th stream in, and we still haven't found a shiny. I'd like to find a shiny now, please. Where, oh where has my shiny gone? Oh where can it be?
Yes, let's do a shiny chance.
Well, I tried that. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Native American blood in me, so it didn't work.
You don't have to be Native American. You could just be a Satanist. You could just be doing something completely terrible. Like, what? Why do you have to be a Native American to do a chant?
Unfortunately, the only person I could sacrifice is you, and honestly, I don't have anything to sacrifice you with, so it wouldn't work.
The problem is that this method's already the highest possible odds of shiny hunting in the entire series, except for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
And we've looked this up several times. From what we understand, they have not changed the Masuda method.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, they did technically change the Masuda. Well, sort of. I can't remember if I think the Masuda method in old games might have been half. Because remember, they doubled the base rate. So it might have changed then. But otherwise, it has not changed. No,
yeah.
Don't sacrifice the Uwulu!
No, you have the wrong idea. We're sacrificing the wool.
Don't shave Uwulu!
But we have to. If we don't, and they will die of disease.
I mean, you're right. But also, don't shave the Wooloo's fur and give it for sacrifices in place of humans. Stop sacrificing
We need
things.
to stab the wool.
No! Why are you stabbing wool? It's wool!
How else am I gonna make it run red?
Wool doesn't have blood! See, now you're lying to me. You are just doing a Wooloo sacrifice.
No. You see, it's a fake knife, so it has blood drip out from it. It makes it red.
It's not blood, it's
I'm
food
dying
coloring.
the Wooloo.
No! You are lying. You are killing the Wooloo. Every indication here says that this is a
we
lie.
practiced this bit all week, okay? So trust me, a Wooloo's not dead. It's just a fake knife.
It's not moving. It's lying on the ground and not moving.
Look, this Wooloo is a method actor, okay?
Then that means it stabbed itself. The method actors are the ones that do the thing.
I'm saying in death, so we should get him to the
You
hospital.
did kill it.
Like,
Stop
we'll just take it to
killing the
Nurse Joy and
Wooloo.
she can bring it back to life, literally.
This has all the makings of a Carl bit.
I'm Carl.
No, not that Carl. The more famous Carl.
Who?
The llama bit. Where the two llamas.
Yeah, that's Carl from Jimmy Neutron. Unless that was the joke in Jimmy Neutron.
What?
Carl Weezer and Jimmy Neutron liked llamamas.
Yes, that was the bit. No,
Yeah,
there is
you
a...
said more famous Carl. Who is the more famous?
There is Okay, there's a very, very famous web series. I think it was a web series. No, it might have been a video series. Whatever. Point was, it's a very, very famous series where There are 2 llamas, one of which is fucking insane and, like, sacrifices people, and and the other is his roommate. And the one who is insane is named Carl. And so the one that lives with him constantly yells out, Carl!
Oh.
God damn it.
Still don't know it. But anyways,
No, we've not done a Nuzlocke.
I do not do Nuzlocks. I do not want to
I believe it's
make
called
myself
Llamas
suffer.
with Hats.
Yeah, I'm not sure about older bro, but I'm guessing he's like, no. Look, again, we just played the story
llamas with
and do the
hats.
shiny hunting, and that's it.
This is Llamas with Hats. The entire first bit is, why is there a dead person on the ground? It's like, I used a knife. Like, I had a knife. I went over there, and I stabbed him. It's like, Carl, that kills people. Oh, no, I didn't know that. Carl!
Nope, don't know.
His hands. Where are his hands? Oh, I sort of, ate them. Why?
I mean, it sounds funny, but
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
I don't know about it.
It's Llamas with Hats. It's from
Llamas
2009.
with hats.
Which actually means the Jimmy Neutron probably predated it.
2009?
Yeah.
Didn't have the internet, so didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I did and I didn't.
Yeah, point is, yeah, it's very old.
Yeah,
And well known.
I had, like, literally one of the first computers ever made at my original
I
home.
seriously doubt that, given that one of the first computers ever made was the size of a football field.
Okay,
I'm gonna name the next Pokemon Carl.
one of the first, like, home PCs.
I also doubt that, given the fact
Like, first generation, like, Windows computer.
you probably had Windows 95, which is like 5th generation Windows.
Look, it was a white computer.
That's like every Windows. You're gonna need to be more specific.
I don't remember what it
I don't know.
used. But, yeah, I don't even think we really had the internet on it.
No.
Yeah, because I think the first time we've ever had internet was in this house.
Yeah.
Because father didn't even know about internet.
Well, good luck. Good luck with your Nuzlocke. Hopefully you don't die.
But yeah, we don't do anything like Nuzlocks because honestly, I think it's just torturing ourselves.
It's just a challenge mode.
And especially with me getting mad at video games.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
It's just a challenge mode where you if your Pokemon faints, you have to consider it dead and put it in your PC.
Well, that's not
Can't
the
ever use it
only
again.
Nuzlocke. There's several different
Yes,
ones.
but no. Nuzlocke means that. Every other one is a different lock. It's specifically if it says Nuzlocke, that's what that means.
Okay.
There are other types of... There's other things that are also... They're like Nuzlocke with something else. But,
Okay.
yeah, if it's called Nuzlocke, it specifically just means
Go without.
faint equals dead.
Okay.
So,
But yeah, I could theoretically do it,
yeah, it's just a challenge
but
mode. It's not...
only in the newer games. Older ones, no.
I wouldn't try it in the old games, no.
No.
Yeah, Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, no.
Good luck with that.
That's not happening.
You're gonna be doing a lot of grinding.
Also, our series would go on forever
Yeah.
if we did that. So that's another reason why we don't do Nuzlocks, because that could literally take us
Yeah, there's
years.
Wonder Lock, which means you have to Wonder Trade all your Pokemon. That one I was familiar with.
Yeah, and you
Yeah, and
get
then there's
Wonder
Water
Traded,
Lock,
like,
then there's
level 1
Type Lock.
Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Type Locks
yeah,
are
Type
just
Lock.
only a certain type.
I mean, you can beat the whole game with only one type. I've done it.
You can beat it, not if it's Ghost type, you can't.
So,
If it's very specific types, you cannot. But it also depends on the game.
Yeah,
Because, like, for example, if you use only ghost types and one of the gym leaders is normal type, you're fucked.
Yeah, I think when I first started playing the games, I think in Black and White, I had pretty much all fire-type Pokemon.
Yeah. But yeah, there are ways around it, but yeah, it's...
Favorite type? Well, because my character is blue, I should say water type, but... I actually like fairy type a lot. Fairy and psychic, I really like.
Fairy is good, psychic's good.
It's mainly because a lot of my favorite Pokemon are
I was gonna say,
psychic and fairy.
yeah, a favorite type usually is more. It's more because of the favorite your Pokemon that you like in it.
Yeah, because I got my Shiny Gardevoir right there. She's the leader of my team, and I have Shiny Cresselia, which I also love. So, yeah, I want to say I'm probably a psychic fairy guy.
Psychic and fairy are good,
even though I have like a team of various different types. But yeah, I pretty much ever since Xerneas, I'm like, love fairy type.
Yeah.
I hate that they got rid of them out of the Pokemon TCG.
Yeah, they did get rid of fairy types.
Yeah, they got rid of fucking fairy type. It's like, why? I loved those cards.
Because
X and Y's done.
No, it's not because of that. It's because they were doing type balancing. And basically the argument was they added fairy type as a gimmick. They also, the same reason they added dragon type, which wasn't actually a real type, but it existed. It was a gimmick, and the problem was
they still have dragon.
Yeah, but they don't even have energy for it. You have to get other.
No, they do. Remember?
No.
There is one official energy card.
Yeah, but it's
I have it. Like I showed you it.
But like but point being that like there weren't enough Pokemon to put into it for either fairy or dragon. Fairy was better than dragon. But
they added more fairy type Pokemon.
It doesn't matter. The point is the TCG is not the anime. It's not the games.
No.
In TCG world, every Pokemon must be one of those the card types.
I didn't see that. I got enough eggs.
You have to remember that.
Cynthia?
Yeah. I believe it starts with a C.
It does.
But yeah.
Well, the thing is, are we gonna have fairy types in Sinnoh? Were there any Pokemon that were changed to fairy types in Sinnoh? Togetic Kiss.
Yeah.
Togetic
wasn't
Kiss.
The Gardevoir line?
Yeah, but is Roltz even in the base game for?
Of course it is. Galade's in that gen.
No, Roltz is Hoenn.
Yes, and Gallade was introduced in Gen 4.
About Gallade.
I just said Gallade.
Look, I don't remember the entire.
But you had to look. I said Gallade, and you somehow mentally connected. Oh, but Gallade evolves from Roltz.
I heard.
And then
when
you went
first
back
said
to
Gallade.
Roltz.
Yeah, when you first said Gallade, I thought you said Gardevoir,
Yeah,
and then I finally registered it the second time.
You had to register it enough to go backwards, but didn't. That was
Look,
great.
I hate how they kind of did that whole thing. It's like,
yeah, Clefairy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're different. They're different evolutions, but they're in different gens. It's so fucking confusing.
It really isn't.
I mean, they could have just renumbered the whole dex and have Pichu come before Pikachu, but they didn't.
No, that would be... That would have probably caused an even worse problem than when they went to Gen 3. And they had to recode the whole game. That actually probably would have caused just as bad of a problem.
Pichu in Gen 1. Good fucking luck with that.
Yeah. No, yeah, that would actually probably just straight fuck the whole... They probably would have had to do another, like, Pokemon can't be up-converted if they tried to renumber them all.
I guess.
So, they cannot do that. And also, I wouldn't really want them to do that. Pokemon is based on the generation the Pokemon comes out in, not on the families.
I guess.
So. But no, it's not even that hard to figure out, like,
but
where Delay
they
is.
had a lot of shit added in Sinnoh.
Yes, Sinnoh was the, let's make a lot of evolutions of things. That was also Roserade and Badoo.
Yeah, because of...
The hilarious thing is Roselia feels like a Gen 4 Pokemon because 2/3 of its family is in Gen 4.
Yeah. Badoo and Roserade was that.
Yeah, it's like, what?
My god. Ah. Pokemon, we love you.
But yeah, no,
you confuse us.
you have to remember for the TCG.
God damn it.
You have to remember for the TCG.
That it's hard to come by.
No. The trading card game, the Pokemon trading card game, was originally made by Wizards of the Coast.
I know.
And it was designed to be a Pokemon variant of Magic.
Yes.
And the Pokemon trading card game still works that way. It is still basically just Magic. Which means that there are... Every type in Pokemon is meant to play completely different. If you play Magic for any amount of time, like the card houses...
Pavilion is in Garatina's spot on the Pokédex. And Sword Shield.
I'm gonna need some context for that. But yeah, like... So the way that the TCG works is that when they introduce a type, that means they're saying all cards of this type have to have different mechanics and play differently.
Yeah.
And I guess their argument was that there weren't enough Pokemon to make Fairy a type, and all the Pokemon they could add, they were just taking from Psychic.
Yeah.
So at that point, they were like, there's no reason to just have Fairy separate. Which was why they didn't originally. Originally, Fairy was just Psychic.
Yeah.
And then they made it Fairy, and now they're unmaking it Fairy.
Yeah.
Pavilion is Pokedex number 666.
Also, talking about one of our Shadow Bros, Shadow Dash.
Yeah.
I learned more about him. First of all, I now know his actual name.
Okay.
I'm not going to say because I don't know if he wants his actual name said.
Fair.
I mean, judging by that's his Facebook profile, I'm not sure.
But, anyways.
I learned that he's way older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I wasn't expecting it. Like, he said he was 5 years old, in 1993.
That's not that bad.
I mean, he's not that far off from me, but he's definitely older than me.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
So he's probably around your age.
No, he's like 6 or 7 years older than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He is like, he's probably like 10 years older than me.
But, yeah, I also found out that his favorite thing in the world is Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So, he's now my Jurassic
We
Park
don't
buddy.
need more people in the world liking Jurassic Park.
But, yeah, I could have swore up and down that his favorite thing was MLP. Just because of his profile name and his profile pic.
No.
And here's the thing, I didn't even meet Shadow Dash during our MLP Pocket Pony playthrough.
No, you just met him separately.
I met him
from
in
that.
the Jurassic World Evolution playthrough.
Similarity between the two games. Well, I guess now the art style, but actually no, it's not. I think that's going to be a good question.
Battling and catching.
Well, like that's the problem. Is they're based on the same core formula, so I think they're gonna play almost the same. It's the question of a lot of it's gonna come down to what changes they make. I'm gonna bet money there will, like, they've pretty much confirmed there will not be Dynamaxing. I believe they're not gonna do that. Because that's this region's thing. So Dynamaxing's out the window.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna bring back Z crystals. So the only thing that could bring back is Megas. But in both games, the fire type starter is the best. Diamond and Pearl.
Pearl.
I would not agree with that.
Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar. Yeah, I liked all the starters in Sinnoh.
I would heavily put Piplup as probably the best of that generation. Like, I would, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Like, I don't think I could choose.
There are a lot of best fire types, but like, I would say Sword and Shield is tied with what generation is it? It's X and Y.
4.
For the Fox.
Yes.
Yeah, it's X and Y.
That's
X and Y. For coverage against main fights. I'm trying to think how if we're basing it that way, how useful is Cinderace overall against gym leaders?
Cinderace?
Yeah.
No, it's a fire type only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, they're all only their type. That was the thing this generation. But like, what I'm trying to figure out is, I'm trying to think of all the gym leaders.
Wouldn't be good against a water type.
Yeah.
Gym leader.
If we're talking just straight coverage, like which of the 3 starters is the best this generation by like how many of the gym leaders and stuff it's just good against, it's best against. I actually don't know. I'm not good at coverage.
I actually found
questions.
in this gen the water type was pretty damn good against all of the gym leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Including the grass one. Like, cause,
I'll get Shadow Dash a shiny Tyrantrum. Shadow Mane. That actually, I like that too. That's great. That's a great name.
I should let him know.
Sorry, you've been renamed to Shadow Mane.
Shadow Mane.
That's great. I like it.
But I mean, I do have a shiny Tyrantrum, but it's mine.
But no,
I love my fossil Pokemon, my Loot Crate.
Your Loot Crate. Did you know this episode is not in any way sponsored by, and probably never will be sponsored by Loot Crate?
I've not seen a Loot Crate sponsored.
No, a lot of the crate companies went out of business.
Yeah, now it's all about Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck off.
It's really not.
We will never, ever
No, we will never accept
sponsored.
a Raid Shadow. Shadow Legends can go fuck. I don't care how much money they pay.
I would accept a sponsorship from Apex Legends over that.
I would sooner be sponsored by Tencent directly. I would sooner try to support that company. And I do not want to support that company. And the hilarious thing, it's like Raid Shadow Legends is still very much an Israeli company. And I do support that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I do not care about Raid Shadow Legends.
But yeah,
I don't even believe human beings play that game. I believe it's all just bot accounts all the time.
I think Dragon Ball Legends is a better mobile game than Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, it's a better Legends game.
Exactly. It even has Legends in the title, so you can compare it.
Yeah. We found the comparison point. The one thing.
Yeah, I would sooner want to get sponsored by, Dragon Ball.
I think you're more likely to get sponsored by Burkle himself than to be sponsored by Dragon Ball Legends.
Yeah, Burkle's sponsored by his, own energy drink company or something. Because he did get, a special energy drink made for his channel. I think, yeah.
No, what's most likely is it's that one game.
There's a lot of games to choose
There is. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
But yeah, we'd also take a sponsorship from Genius Sonority.
They're not. They don't. They're not even making games anymore.
No. Let me hope.
There's no hope left. Hope died 15 years ago. Although, to be fair, the hope died for them ever making a Pokemon Snap 2 like 20 years ago, and they did that eventually.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
Past nickname Rarity. More like Celestia.
Yeah, Celeste. Yeah, either one. Either one works. I definitely was thinking that, though, several times. Every single human being thought that. Because it was just like, well, MLP's on the, is, like, going downhill right now. We're gonna release an MLP Pokemon. Like, there was a non-zero amount of people that, that wanted to nickname their Ponyta My Little Ponyta.
Also, just when I saw the new generation of MLP, I opted out. I'm like,
No.
Can't handle it.
Well, it was made by Netflix.
The first, like, designs you showed me, I'm like, okay, maybe.
No.
Like, when we first looked into it, we were like, okay,
it's like,
it
no.
looked promising.
Those teeth.
And then Netflix fucked it over. It's not just the teeth, it's just the whole thing. I'm like,
it's
no,
very
it's not.
teeth.
It's not the same.
No.
No.
I don't know why they didn't just make it look like the movie. I thought that was the whole point.
I thought that's what they were doing.
That's
yeah, with the thing you showed me, I thought that's what they were doing, and they didn't do it.
I don't get it. It's
Yeah,
like, no.
No.
It's like the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine thing, where they fucked up Thomas
No.
the Tank Engine. It's that same thing.
No.
It's
Guys,
it's so
I
bad.
love Thomas. I really do. I like Thomas the
But
Train.
oh god.
But the new Thomas the Train series is they
Engine.
fucked it.
You know, I'll allow you to call it Thomas the Train for the new shitty one. That's fine, whatever.
Yeah, Take Engine, whatever.
Fuck it.
But they completely screwed. I love the original better because, well, it was
Yeah, a lot of
narration
companies just
and-
don't seem to understand that there are good
had something
designs
good
and bad
going.
designs, and they keep making bad designs.
Yeah, my problem is they computer animated the new Thomas series. I don't like it computer.
It's not even. I don't even think it's. Most series are computer animated. Is the problem.
But the other problem is they made Thomas actually talk, and it's not narrated.
No,
like
it's
the original.
really weird. Having them actually move their mouths is just so weird.
Yes.
It doesn't
I mean,
look right.
it might work better for kids, but I think it looks
No,
like crap.
it doesn't look. No, it doesn't work better for kids. Given the fact that the kids who watch the original are just like, no.
Love the original.
This is what a pilot is for. No.
Like, they made Thomas talk in the first live action movie. Well,
He doesn't move his mouth.
But they didn't move his mouth. No, he
It's
narrated
fine that
his own voice.
It's
and
fine
I like
that he talked. Yeah, it's fine that he talked. It was just like, why are you? No. Yeah, same. But yeah, it's the same
Thomas
with the MLP.
and the
It's
Magic
like
Railroad's still one of the best Thomas movies.
It's a
Probably
great
the
movie.
best. Yeah.
great movie.
A lot
But
of people didn't like it, apparently.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either. A lot of my friends didn't like it. I'm like, why? Well, half of them is like, well, I didn't watch the show, and I was kind of made to watch it. We kind of
I was made to. Oh God, yeah, that'll make you hate it.
It's like, okay, I'll give you fairness, but rewatch it. And only, like, maybe 2 people rewatched it and said, okay, it's actually
It's fine.
decent.
Whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I think you have it on tape. over
I
there.
do. I have it on VHS tape.
Yeah, my original tape, I was so pissed. Because, you know, a lot of my shit got thrown away when I moved out of my mom's house.
Yep.
Including that.
Yeah.
My copy of Thomas the Train gone. I have my Power Rangers copies.
Yeah, Equestria. Yeah, that's the really shitty thing. So everyone was on the would have bet money. If you had money to bet when Equestria Girls was first announced, everyone was gonna bet that was failing for this exact same reason. Everyone was like, "Oh, the fucking human versions are all gonna be shit. Everyone's gonna hate them. They're gonna look terrible."
I actually liked
And they
Equestria
actually
Girls.
made that work.
They made it work, yeah.
Like, the fact that they made that work is a miracle. I
mean,
have
some
no
of the
idea
villains were
how they managed to make Equestria Girls work. But they didn't. But yeah, now suddenly Season 5, G5 fucked it up. You can't even look at them. It's just like, what? No! But yeah, Equestria Girls, great. So good.
Third movie was but
Was it the third one or was it the fourth one?
third, right?
I think it's the
there's
fourth
right. I keep forgetting there's 4 movies.
Yes.
yes.
Because
The Everfree Forest one.
yes,
And that one was all right. Like
yeah, the first because
the
remember
villain-
the first one is Sunset Shimmer,
yeah.
and then the second one is Twilight Sparkle. Or no, it's the second one is
No, you were right. You
No,
were right.
second one's the Dazzlers. Then the third one is Twilight Sparkle.
Right.
And then it's the
Then it's Everfree.
and then it's Everfree. Yeah,
But
and that still
I-
wasn't
I
and,
like-
and Everfree still wasn't it. It's actually the fifth one.
Yeah.
It's the fifth one because the fifth one is actually the
I thought that
girl.
was Wallflower.
No, Everfree was the one where they went to camp.
I know, and I thought that was
Wallflower's
the
the fifth one.
I know.
Yeah, they
Okay.
did. That was just at school.
Yeah. Yeah, Wallflower was...
Yeah,
Wallflower and Everfree were kind of poor villains.
see,
Because
but
Everfree was kind of forced.
Everfree was kind of forced, but at the same time, it actually worked. It was Everfree is one of the few times where they made a villain where they... Here's the thing. I will go to bat for Everfree because it's the first time MLP got the redeem the villain thing right. Where they redeemed the villain, and it didn't matter that they redeemed the villain. Like, oh, the camp counselor's not evil anymore. Cool. But the camp is still going to fail unless we do something else. Like, every other villain in MLP is like, let's redeem the villain, and all the problems go away.
I guess my
but the problem didn't go away by them redeeming her.
Yeah, I guess my problem with that movie was, what the hell did they find? Was it like shards of the elements? Like, what the fuck were they?
Yes, basically. It's just, yeah, it's...
And they didn't bring it back for Wallflower, I don't think.
They sort
Yeah, for like
did.
one scene.
Yeah, they brought it back, but they brought it back in a weird way. Yeah, it was, I don't even remember it anymore.
But yeah,
I do
some
remember
of the
they
best
brought it back.
music was in Equestria Girls,
Yeah, the
but
Equestria Girls music was great.
I still think the best music came from Countress College.
That was good music. I liked
God,
Sia.
her
I liked Sia.
intro though.
I liked Sia when she showed up. That was good.
Yeah, her intro just fucking...
Yeah.
and I used that clip in a couple
I'm surprised they didn't
series.
just actually get Lady Gaga for that. Because that's clearly who they were going for. I guess she turned them down.
Yeah, she was like, nah, that ain't happening.
Sia was fine with it. She's like, yeah, I'll show up.
You know, I wasn't expecting to talk about it on camera.
But no, fuck Wallflower. I will never not be pissed off about Wallflower.
But I did like
Flush.
Wallflower's song. I loved
Her song's fine. It's just the fact that her entire reason for being
her
evil, her entire
her
character arc is,
story was shit.
I am angry about you. Like, I'm angry with you because you're forgetting me when she was making them forget her. Like, how dare you not overcome the magic that I'm forcing upon you to forget me?
The Dazzling's music
No, the
was...
Changelings.
Oh, the Changelings.
Not, yeah.
What about the Changelings? What do we think of them? Like,
I love
music?
the Changelings as the concept.
Well, yeah, the concept,
I
I
love
like
them.
them. I mean, I guess it was kind of weird that they changed into
I mean, but
something,
it's a metamorphosis. They're
but
bugs.
yeah,
It
I guess.
made, lore, like,
So
actual
I
design-wise, it made
but
perfect sense.
I liked
but,
the designs, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, like, I did like the original designs, but looking back on it from hindsight,
Yeah.
now that it's been out for years, the designs are good. I actually do like the new changelings.
But yeah, Lumponi, you should definitely go check out my...
Lumperoni.
Yeah, Lumperoni, you should go check out my MLP series. I got 2 of them.
Yeah. But no, like, yeah, in terms of the actual... Yeah, Queen Chrysalis never went away, which was good.
Well, I mean,
I
by the
wanted,
end, they kind of did.
I wanted them to do a Civil War story, honestly. I wanted them to do a Queen Chrysalis fights Thorax, and you have Changeling on Changeling action. Not that way.
We never really got that.
No, we never really saw that. It was kind of disappointing to me. Of course, they were going to do it. It's MLP, but, like, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of did see wars play out, but they weren't long-lasting. Like, it took, like, 10 episodes before... Oh, battle done.
Yeah.
Except with Sombra. Sombra kind of pushed out after 2.
Sombra was just straight murdered twice.
I know. Like,
gun! I love that fact. I love the fact that Sombra is the only villain they've murdered, and they murdered him twice. It's just like, what the hell? What did Sombra, like, oh, well, I mean, to be fair, I guess it makes sense. He was literally enslaving people. MLP does not play kindly if you enslave people. They will forgive you for almost anything else, but if you enslave people,
slavery,
they will kill you, unless you're Starlight Glimmer, in which case they won't kill you because you're so powerful they are scared of you. I still don't understand that. They fucking killed Sombra for enslaving people, but, you know, the fucking princess is special student. No, we're not gonna kill her. We aren't going to kill her, even though she did the same thing!
Oh, yeah. For one... No, you see, there's a difference between one tiny village and, like, a whole...
No, there isn't! There is not! She wanted to do it on a countrywide scale. She just never got to it. Starlight Glimmer was not, like... It wasn't Starlight Glimmer's, like... Yeah, Starlight Glimmer wanted the same thing.
Yeah, Dittos of all forms should be named Changeling, because why the fuck not?
Ditto should never evolve. We don't need Ditto 2.
Okay, I need to go get some more water, because we're actually talking more than I thought. And I also need to go
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much in this shiny hunting stream.
I will return.
How many eggs do we have right now? Okay. I just wanted to know if I needed to talk to her. But yeah, like, actually naming a Ditto Changeling is really good. That's a great name. There's just no Pokemon right now. Stupid item. Hey, I got a Pokeball. There we go. Got younger bro a Pokeball. Oh, come on, shiny. Nope, no shiny here. Time for the first encounter in the wild area, yeah. Good luck. What you gonna get? That's a good question. How do Nuzlocke work in these games? Since is it just the first Pokemon you see? Because I know in the old games it's just whatever Pokemon you first encounter, but it's like for these games, since there's grass Pokemon and in-world Pokemon, I don't know how that works. What's the official Nuzlocke ruling on this? You're just in time for important questions. So the question I was asking was, so the whole point of Nuzlocke is, you know, Pokemon, like...
You make yourself suffer.
Gotcha. Well, I was gonna say, okay, so the thing is, Nuzlocke have very strict rules.
Uh-huh.
Like, there are actual groups that dedicate themselves to, like, defining what the rules are for Nuzlocke. So, like, for example, in Nuzlocke, you know, your Pokemon dies if it faints, and you can't ever use it again.
Yep.
But also, a lot of Nuzlocke have the additional rules of, like, you can only catch one Pokemon per route.
Right.
So in the old games, you know, you just go through the grass, and the first thing you find, you catch that, and that's your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how bad it is. Sometimes there's a duplicate rule, where you can say, if you already have that Pokemon, you can get something else. But it's the first thing you find, that's what you get. How does that work in these games, when there's both in-grass Pokemon and in-world Pokemon? Do you have to take the in-world Pokemon? Or can you choose to go into the grass if you don't like the in-world Pokemon? Like...
I guess it all depends on what you want.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Like, I don't know if there's an official ruling on how that works. Because, like... Yeah, it's kind of hard when there's two different types of Pokemon.
But yeah, by the way, so this knuckle on my left hand, my index finger, it's split open 6 different times.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't get calluses either.
No, I can get calluses. I have a few on my feet.
Yeah.
It's just for me, so I work in a meat department and it's very cold there.
Yep.
I also have gloves on, which makes my hands dry out quicker.
Yep.
So, and then I move my fingers and that splits it open.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So,
yeah.
No, I can do.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely
my coworkers say, we'll get you some lotion. It's like, I do.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
It really doesn't. Plus...
Yeah, you have dry skin.
Yeah, plus, if I put the lotion in...
Oh, no, no.
Oh, fuck, it hurts.
No. That's like putting, putting rubbing alcohol in your... No.
It hurts just to wash my hands with normal water. Yeah, so another reason why I don't want to work at the job I'm currently working at.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this will still happen in other jobs, but I'd hope it happened less.
I'm guessing it's mostly cold.
Well, I'm guessing I'm going to be working in like a cold environment most of my life because I'm about to try to go into a maintenance position.
No.
Next.
You probably will not be working in mostly cold environments.
Okay.
Not this cold.
But yeah, it is really, really cold, especially during the winters at my work.
Yeah.
So, oh, please come on, damn it! It's a cutie fly, so even if I did find it, I'd have to trade it away.
It's a cutie.
Run into a Machop. There is no Machop.
He ran into a Machop.
Oh. I thought he was saying run into a Machop.
No.
Oh,
no, ran,
man.
as in past tense.
Yeah, sorry, my brain didn't process it.
You got your Zap cutie fly.
But anyway, even if that was shiny, I would have traded the shiny away because I already have shiny cutie fly and its evolution. Yeah.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Got Carl the Machop.
Yeah. Cutie fly I found during Sun and Moon.
Uh-huh.
So I got it there. And the evolution I got from Wonder Trade. And it was level 100, so I'm like, well. Oh, by the way, you know how... Wait, was it Shiny Diancie? No, it wasn't. Anyway, you know how I complained there were a couple of shiny mythical Pokemon that the company deleted?
I believe you did complain about that, yes.
I did. I re-got them back on my X and... Not X and Y, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Gotcha.
I will eventually trade them up.
Sounds good.
But yeah, once again, guys, the Pokemon Company will delete your Pokemon. That is a thing. It has happened to me. Fucking hate it. I understand why they do it, but it's my game. I paid for the game. I can do whatever I want to it. Like, say, have a shiny Mew if I want, which I do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course we do. We had to get all 153 shinies.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this game, guys, we're just going for the Sword and Shield Pokemon. I doubt we'll get done before Diamond and Pearl, so we might just go straight into Diamond and Pearl once home is available for it.
Yeah. God, I just... So, okay, for context, what I'm reacting to. So, there's a YouTuber I watch.
Mm-hmm.
They are Picaspri. They're the person who does.
I've heard of them
yes.
because you tell me.
Yes. Younger bro is pre-ordering them. I am not pre-ordering them.
I have already pre-ordered them.
Yeah.
Because
in general, there's not any good pre-order bonuses, and I don't really care to pre-order something when they're already going to have 50,000 copies of it.
Well, this is Pokemon.
They don't run out of games anymore. They know Pokemon's that big. They order like 400 copies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I guarantee I will walk in and there will be no shortage.
Yeah, I'm just saying we might be waiting a while.
But anyways, so...
Guys, I think the people who pre-ordered are going to get their copy first.
Maybe. But they know how many pre-orders they have, so they just take that... They just hold that separate from their normal copies.
Yes.
Like, that's what they do, is they'll get all the pre-orders, and they're like, okay, so 70 people pre-ordered, so we'll get 70 pre-order copies, and 400
I don't
non-pre-order
think
copies.
the Manaphy is shiny. I think it's normal. Yeah, the pre-order bonus is a Manaphy for Diamond and Pearl.
That is pretty good.
I'm like 90% certain it's not shiny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is pretty good, though. I kind of do want to play... Well, see, the problem is I'm getting Piplup, so I don't want to play through with Manaphy as well. And I don't want to change to a different starter just to get Manaphy on my team.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now with pre-order bonuses.
Anyway, so the thing I was talking about was, so, I watched Picaspri, and they do a lot of, and Picaspri does a lot of Pokemon games. One of his series is called Purity Forest. Are you aware of Purity Forest?
Hold on. It says you'll also receive a pin set.
Yeah, whatever. Water type only playthrough? No. I'm not that. I don't hate myself that much. I'm not gonna do a type, yeah, I'm not gonna do a type lock. That's not in a game series that I haven't played in years, and like, locks for me are something you do when you're already really good at the game, and I haven't played that game in years. Not for on camera thing. Yeah, you could probably still, like, run around a bit.
I have to do shit. Okay, yeah, it is not shiny. It doesn't say anything anywhere that's shiny, so
yeah.
It's just a normal Manaphy.
Normal Manaphy. But anyway, so...
I think they're doing that to, the nostalgia of having a Manaphy and Diamond Pearl,
makes sense.
The mystery gift. You get an egg. It's an egg.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I wonder if it's the special egg that Manaphy was
I doubt it, but probably it could be. But anyway, so, yeah, have you ever heard of Purity Forest?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you have, honestly. That's very surprising to me.
I know of Purity Forest.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know what Purity Forest is considered the hardest ever dungeon in any mystery dungeon game.
Yep. Which game was it again? I don't remember.
I think it's in the original, but I'm not certain. It looks like it's the original. Yeah, Blue Rescue Team. So,
Okay.
Red and Blue Rescue Team. So, it is considered like the hardest dungeon, at least in that game. By far.
Okay.
So Picaspri is currently doing a series. A very, 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 very long series.
Okay.
Where he's doing every single Pokemon through Purity Forest. So he has to clear a 99 floor dungeon with every single Pokemon in the game.
Fuck? No.
386 Pokemon.
God, no.
That's insane.
300. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
386 because it's Gen 3.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Every single Gen 1 through 3 Pokemon.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Twice.
Twice.
But, yeah, it double followed. Sometimes it does that.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Yeah, that's insanity.
Jesus. No.
That is insanity.
Why?
See, I didn't know what the series was, and I was trying to look it up and couldn't find it. And I finally found it. It's like, no.
Yeah, speaking of Blue Rescue Team and Pokemon, I am getting the Ranger game that I don't have for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm getting Blue Rescue Team. Because Blue Rescue Team is the only mystery dungeon I don't have.
Well, I mean, you already have Rescue Team DX, don't you?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, so that's just red and blue right there.
I know, but I don't have the original.
That's fine. Or fair, I guess.
I count it as a different game as long as the title is different. Like for Assassin's Creed 3, I will keep the base version of Assassin's Creed 3 and I'll get the remastered version.
Yeah, and I will not do that. I think that's very stupid. It's just like, it
is the same game.
Yeah,
but
when it is literally just a remaster, it's like it is the same game in every single sense. That's what it's intended to be. It's just like, I will not do that. It's just like, there is no reason for me to keep the old version.
Rescue Team DX is absolutely not really a remaster.
No, it absolutely is. It's straight up a remaster. Like, the only things they changed were the art style. They made it, like, they changed the graphics of the game.
They made it 3D. God damn it, every fucking time with games.
Yeah, outside of changing the graphics, they didn't even improve the mechanics. Like, it literally still has the same
I know, but they basically
mechanics.
combined blue and red into one game.
Yeah, but it's still, like, that wasn't really that different.
Which is...
There was almost no differences between the two games to begin with.
I know.
So, like, there really wasn't much to combine.
Yeah, one was on Game Boy and one was on DS.
Yeah, which they only did so that you could,
do two-player or something.
No, it was so you could save yourself.
Right.
Do, like, because they didn't have wireless.
Yeah.
So it was so you
and
could
now
play.
you can.
Yeah.
But I do have an old, DS. Honestly, I need another one. I need to replace that one, but I can do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
all
no,
of my DSs are gone because they either broke or I lost them.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna run the second of 2 ads. There's now been 2 hours, so this will be the final ad of the week. Final of 2 ads. If it'll actually let me do it, because it's not currently letting me do it.
Please let me find the shiny as you put on the ad.
It's actually not letting me do it, so.
That'd be funny.
It be broken, y'all.
Oh, it's refusing to let you run the ad?
Yeah, it also won't let me change the stream title or anything, because it's all on that screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's working. Okay, now I can run the ad.
I should probably have Talon Flame at like level 100 at some point.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay back
Yeah,
for a minute, guys.
I think my entire team is level 100. Yeah.
Yeah, when you left, there was nothing spawning. Nothing at all.
Oh my god.
I was just running back and forth on nothing. The only thing that was spawning was the obsidian.
Oh.
That was it.
Yeah.
This is completely empty.
Yeah, Obstagoon is in a set spot.
Yeah.
It's like right here.
So yeah, he was spawning, but nothing else was spawning.
Oh,
So I was just walking straight back and forth. They're like riding straight back and forth. Being nothing. It was great.
Sounds like.
Yeah. I even found a Pokeball.
You found a Pokeball.
Yeah. Just in the grass.
Oh, I saw it. Damn.
Oh, kitty fly. It is a very big fly. Even though it's not a fly.
Oh, that's weird. So I have an ad, but there is no ad. Like, it says it's running an ad right now, but it's us. It's not even running the ad, really. What the fuck?
Maybe that's a countdown to the ad.
No. It says 3 of 3 ads. Now it's just continuing off like it didn't have an ad. Okay.
Hey, look, Twitch, if you want to make us ads on other people's videos, we will absolutely accept that.
Yeah, what was it? Recording for ads? Anyway, what's a new feature in the Pokemon game?
Favorite new feature in a Pokemon game? Shoot. Megas were absolutely a good feature I loved. Well, Primals, I guess.
Like, does it specifically have to be in Sword and Shield or
No, it
X
says
and Y?
a game. It doesn't have to be in a New World game. Bikes. Well,
I love the fucking bikes in this game, especially the white bike. I like that. So
yeah, bikes have been in since the first game, so let's not call that a new feature.
Well, I mean the glitter effect.
The day-night cycle. But no,
that's great. I mean, the day-night cycle is actually a pain sometimes.
It really is.
Some Pokemon can only be caught at night.
I'm trying to think of every game's new mechanics.
Yeah, I want to say my favorites was probably Megas. Yeah.
Honestly, Shadow Pokemon still is pretty good though. For those games, that was a great.
Well, yeah, then I'd say Shadow Pokemon if we're counting Shadow Pokemon.
If we're counting non-standard Pokemon games.
Yeah, if we're counting.
That's a great
absolutely.
Feature.
100%. Even Pokemon Go acknowledges, yeah, that was good feature.
Yeah. Again, Pokemon Go knows how much people love those, so they included them. And then they had to release a statement begging people to please purify their Shadow Pokemon because they're literally in pain. It's like, these Pokemon are in pain. Please take them out of please put them out of their misery by purifying them. And everyone's just like, no.
Yeah, I don't know why, but every time I see Magikarp, I can't help but think of Pokepark.
That's the thing. The Pokemon Company does not understand how much that bridge in Gen 1 affected people. That fucking Nugget Bridge, where at the very end it's like, would you like to join Team Rocket? That fucking question has haunted the Pokemon games since they asked it. Everyone wants to join Team Rocket. Everyone wants to have their own Shadow Pokemon and just be absolute assholes. And the Pokemon Company will not give them that.
Named it later. But yeah, every time I think of Magikarp, it's Pokepark.
Yeah.
Because I remember that in Pokepark 1, you had to beat it and chase. And I know.
That's a weird reason to remember that, but okay.
Yeah. And in Pokepark 2, you had to just carry Magikarp to water.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah,
I want to play.
Larry the Magikarp's a pretty good Magikarp. I mean, it's a
Hey,
magic card.
He
so
found
it's-
Larry.
Yeah, we found
Larry!
Larry is evolving.
What's another famous name on Impractical Jokers?
Focus Band. I think that might be the one where you can't be one hit. I can't remember.
I think that increases critical, actually.
It could be critical.
There's the Focus Band and the Focus Sash.
And I never remember which one's which.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, the sash is critical. That one might be what you
It's
say
like
it
I
is.
never remember which one's which. Because they're both the same thing.
I know.
Just like, But one goes around your waist and the other goes around your arm.
But yeah, I still like... I don't even think they've ever pointed it out. I think there was only one time where an Impractical Jokers... This was after they did the Larry joke, where they actually found one guy named Larry.
Yeah.
One time, and they've never acknowledged it. Like, well, I mean, they acknowledged it as, like, a good bit, because it was one of Sal's good bits, but they just never thought, hey, look, Larry!
Yes. Focus Band is the prevents, that sometimes prevents fainting.
Oh, okay. And the Focus Sash is the one that crits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, holy shit, it's also terrible.
Really?
It only has a 10% chance.
So it's a 10% chance to
Not die to a one-hit.
Oh, that's,
Well, actually, yeah, I think it's not even just sturdy. I think it's all fainting. But yeah,
my
it's just sturdy.
goodness.
It's a 10% chance of sturdy working.
You want to equip sturdy? Okay, it doesn't work 100% of the time.
Nope.
10%. Fuck you. Fuck you. But yeah, I'm ready for Pokepark 3. What?
They aren't gonna do it. People hated that series.
I don't understand why!
Yeah, you're right. Just like I don't understand why there hasn't been a sequel to
XD.
Pokemon Coliseum and XD. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, even Pokepark got up to 2 as well. Not going to make it to 3rd. Snap has a better chance of making it 3rd.
Yeah, it really does. But here's the thing: Snap has the luxury of Namco Bandai backing it.
Yeah.
It's like the new because Pokemon Snap 2 was made by Namco
Yeah.
Bandai. So it's like they're very likely to be like, yeah, this was successful, make another one. But the other two is just like, no, they didn't. They did. One did really well, and nobody.
I think
no
with
sequel.
Pokemon Snap, like, it was weird that they added the Illumina Pokemon. Like, what the fuck?
They just wanted to have some feature to make it cool, and I liked it.
I mean, I liked it too, but I just thought it was weird. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
what is this, a special region variant?
Basically, you're in a special region with special forms and photograph all the Pokemon.
What I dislike is there were only 5. I'm like, why not do more?
Because no.
Like, maybe.
Why would you do another one? That would change the lore. That's the problem, is they hamstrung themselves by saying the
It was
Illumina
a
Pokemon
linear
were special,
story.
were a special thing. They were special Pokemon, as opposed to just the orb makes you an Illumina Pokemon.
I mean, I kind of wish that they were all legendary Pokemon, the Illumina Pokemon.
You try telling Meganium it's not a legendary Pokemon, it'll bitch slap you.
I mean, I thought the Meganium was cool, but it was the first Illumina Pokemon. I'm like,
It's very standard.
yeah. I mean,
Hey,
it was the Pokemon in the
Bayleaf,
trailer.
Look, everyone loves Bayleaf. It is so bad.
And of course they did Xerneas as the last Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Pokemon Snap is an Ultra Sun moon.
In a way, yeah. Like they did the.
Yeah, they did have the camera thing.
They did.
Yeah, and everyone was just like, cool, now make Pokemon Snap too.
Yeah.
It's like, cool that you add the photography thing in Sun and Moon, but we don't want it in Sun and Moon. We want the standalone game. Give us the standalone
Yeah,
game.
we're still waiting on me to do Snap 1 and Pokepark 1.
Yep.
I mean, older bro, you could have played Pokemon 2 at any time and you never did.
No, you're right. I could have.
I still have it.
I'm still thinking you're waiting on me to play one so that we do it in order.
No, it's just I have a list and I haven't gotten around to it.
Okay.
I assume it's on my list somewhere. I don't know.
It should be. Like, I said I was doing one, you were doing two.
Yeah, it's on there somewhere. You gotta understand, there's just so many Pokemon games that trying to add in a separate, like, spin-off Pokemon game is kind of difficult.
I'm almost thinking we should just ignore our rules sometimes, like for games for the same franchise, because it's just we take so long to get to some of these games. But the only reason we have the rules is so that we don't do like 5 Pokemon games in a row, which we would do.
Wait, crits don't do ×2 anymore?
No.
Wait a minute. I need to look this up.
I don't know when they started doing 1.5, but yeah, they don't do ×2 no more.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, I do remember that it's times 1.5.
Remember the wearing 20s? Oh, I remember. I remember.
But no, yeah, I vaguely remember when it did ×2.
They only do 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I just play the game, man. I don't pay attention to all the status effects. I used to not. Before Coliseum, I didn't use any status effects at all. And then Toxic. It was shit in Coliseum, but I'm like, maybe I should start using that.
Yeah.
And we did use that, especially during our Pokemon Yellow playthrough. I'm so thankful for Toxic. And I think I also had paralysis during our Pokemon Yellow playthrough. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to stun my opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, it was from 2 to 5.
From gens 2 through 5,
Critical hits did double damage.
Okay.
Now they do 1.5.
I'm sick of my Pokemon always getting one shot. Well, then
Train harder.
train, yeah.
Get
a level
good.
100 Pokemon.
I mean, it is in a Nuzlocke. There isn't really much of an
Yeah.
alternative. It's a Nuzlocke. It's
Then stop the Nuzlocke.
no. It's a challenge mode.
But it's a challenge, and I don't back down from the challenge. Also, it feels really good.
Yeah. Just no. Just be happy. It's not a what I'm gonna call an ultra Nuzlocke. I've watched some highlights from a streamer that I do, and he was doing one of these where it's not actually called an ultra Nuzlocke. I just don't know the actual name for it. Where it's a Nuzlocke. Except it's completely randomized.
Oh, yeah.
A randomized Nuzlocke. Where any Pokemon could be at any level and have any type weaknesses and effectiveness. And any move. And you have to Nuzlocke that.
God. But, yeah, one of the people I watched did that.
Yeah, where it's just like, oh god, no! Why would you do that?
But I didn't really watch his Pokemon stuff, so I don't know how it ended.
He probably died. Let's be honest. He probably died.
Actually, no, I think he went quite far into it.
Yeah, just
I just don't know if he ever finished it.
who knows? It's insanity. That's what it is. It's just straight insanity.
That's another reason why I don't do Nuzlocks.
No. Well, again, like the whole point of a Nuzlocke
I
is
know,
to
it's to
challenge
give
yourself.
you a challenge.
It's just to be like, hey, I've played this game several times. I'd like to do something special with it.
Yeah, and I don't really do that unless it's shiny hunting. Like, shiny hunting to me is the special thing I do with
Yeah.
these games.
I mean, you do modded playthroughs of games. Basically
Fair.
the same.
I guess modding a game is just to try to make the game better.
Yeah. Different, better,
Like-
sometimes harder.
Like with Operation Genesis.
Yep. Or,
Operation
yes,
Genesis.
Or Mega Man Star Forces.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the features in DX, I'd say, yeah, that should have been in the base game.
Again, it's
But
basically,
again,
it's
I'm
basically
mixed
just
feelings
we
on
haven't
it.
even made that many. Again, it hasn't even really made any changes so far. We've only seen the text and the star cards. That's it.
Well, and the saving of the requests, if I recall.
Oh yeah, the one where the requests log. Yes,
Yes.
that one's also. Yeah, it makes it feel like, you know, it makes you value your potions and stuff. Because that's one of the things about like normal Pokemon is like you don't really have to have revives and potions. You can just go into fights and then go all the way back to the Pokemon Center and heal. You
Yeah,
don't have to have
I've
potions and shit.
always pretty much done that.
Yeah, and with Nuzlocke, you can't do that. You still have to do that every battle. You also have to buy all kinds of potions and stuff, because you cannot allow your Pokemon to die at all. If they die, you can't revive them. Revives are banned. It's just like you just have to have all kinds of potions and stuff. You have to be prepared.
Yeah, and
Otherwise, you're screwed.
I'm not really that kind of player. Like, I don't do that. I just beat the game, and that's about it.
That's fair.
I just enjoy playing the actual game.
That is fair.
Yeah, plus, challenging myself leads to me possibly breaking a controller or a TV.
No, playing video games leads to that.
And so far, during this channel, I've only broken a couple controllers.
You've
And-
not yet broken a TV. Thank God.
To be fair, like, a couple of those controllers, like, I think one of them was, like, my Switch Pro controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally... I probably threw it in my lap, and somehow it busted over my lap. I do not know how. I threw it on my lap. Like, didn't throw it on the floor or anything. Like, it might have hit my knee or something, and it busted.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Losing a Pokemon before the Elite Four is absolute terrible.
that,
Just
I've
you are
actually
screwed.
seen people who've done Nuzlocke do that.
Yeah, it's like you're screwed. It's you feel like you're almost like I'm just gonna start over. You're just in that mindset, just like I'm just gonna start over now. I'm done.
Yeah. That's another reason why I don't do Nuzlocks, especially for those situations.
Yeah.
But yeah, like someone
yeah.
someone telling me I'm not challenging myself is almost like saying I don't have uniqueness when I kill people in Hitman.
I don't think it's the same as that, but it's just
But
like
it feels the same.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
someone did.
Yeah.
Someone did say in one of our comment sections of our videos, say, I didn't have enough uniqueness in killing people.
I think it's more just that you were playing it in the way they didn't like. Which is
Yeah,
kinda,
and then I was
which
like,
kinda
why
yeah.
why are you still watching this playthrough?
Yeah, it's like, what? If you don't like how we're playing the game, then
Yeah,
don't.
because they didn't like that I didn't like do a lot of
Stealth.
unique stealth moves. Well, part of the reason is because I didn't know how to, because it was the only Hitman game I ever played. And the other reason I did is because the point system in the newer trilogy is different than Absolution. And I like the newer way they do points.
Yeah.
Better
Anyways.
than the old one.
But yeah.
Like, for instance, in Absolution, if you knock out a security guard, it deducts points.
Yeah. Because the game
If
is
you
a stealth
kill a security guard, it deducts points.
Yeah.
If you accidentally kill the person you weren't trying to, deducts points.
game. Yes. Because here's the thing. It's because that game was designed to be a stealth game.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. I'm killing these people stealthily, and
No,
they're in the fucking way.
No, you're not understanding. It's not about you doing something stealthily. It's a stealth game in that you're playing a spy. The literal point system. Yeah, exactly. It's playing the game the way you want to play it. But the point of that game is you're supposed to be playing somebody like, James Bond. You're supposed to be playing a character who is supposed to be...
I know I'm supposed to be only, like, killing my targets I'm assigned, but here's the thing. It's a problem when there's a lot of security guards in front of you.
Yep, I get it.
I don't know, they're blocking a door, and that's the only way to get to them.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm trying to tell you is you're looking at the points in the wrong way. You're looking at the points saying, oh, well, I'm getting a lower score because I'm killing these people. That's not fair. But that's not what the points are there for. The points are there to say, hey, MI5, or whatever fucking organization Hitman works for, the Agent 47 works for. I don't actually know who he works for. But that organization had to now go out of their way to clean up more dead bodies. It's them saying you're doing a worse spy job. And that's true.
Here's the
By
thing,
you
Hitman's
killing those people,
organization
you are
don't even
doing.
do that. They don't care.
Yeah, but that's what, in Absolution, that is what they're doing. That's what that point system is representing. It's saying you are being a worse spy. And
here's the thing, we're actually running from the organization we're working for in Absolution.
Yep. Look, I'm just trying to justify the game and how it works.
I understand,
but that's what
bullshit.
it's doing. That is the method it's using.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I think
again, New Trilogy did it better.
Yeah.
Because when when it's the only way, like, you have to literally kill people in front of you just to get to a guy.
Yep.
Yeah, that shouldn't fucking deduct points from that. Like, literally when the game is forcing you to kill the people in front of you. Like, cutscening.
I think that's fair.
Zero has asked us to play it several times.
Yeah, it is a request that we have noted and may play at some point, but have not yet played.
The problem with Rainbow Six Siege is I don't know if it has a story, and it's a multiplayer game. We can't really do multiplayer games on console.
The internet in our specific room doesn't work on consoles well. So we can stream games perfectly fine, but the consoles themselves don't like connecting to the internet in this room. So, we can't, like, for example, in this game, we can't actually do Pokemon trades. The console just will not allow us to.
Yeah, we can't do trades while we're streaming.
And we can't do live multiplayer because the multiplayer servers just will not connect to the console.
Yeah, like we did Xenoverse 2, and we wanted to play Xenoverse 2 with some of our viewers, and we couldn't.
Yeah, it just would not allow us to connect to the servers.
Yeah.
So, we have a very weird internet setup.
So, eventually, once one of us moves out, maybe this problem goes away.
It will not. It just will not. It is not a fact of too many people using the internet that's causing the problem.
We need better internet.
Yeah, it's not even better internet. It's the internet in this... The internet in this current layout is not... The internet has to go through a solid wall that's meant to keep out all kinds of noise and shit. And it just will not... The internet does not like going through it.
But yeah, I will probably end up playing Siege.
Yeah.
And
he will play it at some point.
Yeah. And it probably won't be streamed or anything like that. It's a multiplayer game, so it'll probably be recorded. It'll be in the mobile series.
Yep, we shall see what we do.
But yeah, one of the mobile series that we're gonna play soon. I like how Zero's on my list of people to play that game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he has school.
Yeah.
And like 3 or 4 other people who also are signed up to play that game with me also have school. So it's like, well, I can't ask any of them.
Yep. That is a problem.
Yeah, a lot of my old crew just can't play.
Yeah. I'm so waiting for you to accidentally release the talent flame.
Almost
Like-
did once.
Like,
But it's only
because
been
you know
one.
it's gonna happen at least once. Because you can always save it. You can always quit out because it doesn't save on release.
Yeah.
It's like, but
I
like,
think it saves after every hatch, though.
yeah. So it's like, you'll absolutely be able to get out of it, but it's just gonna be hilarious when it first happens because you're just gonna freak out.
Yeah. And that's when I turn off the game.
Yep, that is what you'll do. I've not been paying attention. Is there a notification that you know that the egg is like ready?
If I could have any console game on Switch.
Oh. Any console game put onto the Switch. This has to be a console game.
How about Persona Q?
Isn't that already on Switch?
No, it's only on 3DS.
Okay.
I mean, Persona, the series, I think Persona 5's on Switch, but Persona Q.
Yeah.
It's a side series.
Yeah.
So, maybe that. But since Persona is already on the Switch, I'd say, I should say one of the Madagascar games, but no. Yeah, give me Madagascar Remastered. I would play it. Yeah, we're getting Yeah, we're getting the collection of Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. Maybe God of War. I'd like to see God of War on the Switch. Smash Bros. Melee Remastered. That's next game. How about you give me another Smash game that has a story mode like the Subspace Emissary? Yeah, because the creator thinks we leaked footage from the game, and that takes away from the experience. Yes, 100 Frights. Give us 100 Frights Remastered.
Actually, for me, the answer is probably going to be Mega Man, the Star Force and Battle Network collections.
Yeah, because you want that
I want to play Star Force
on the Switch. So you can play for the channel on Switch.
Yes. I would love to see them actually release Mega Man Star Force DX, Star Force 2 DX.
They
and
release
3DX.
it like next month. It's like, oh god.
That was actually the hilarious thing. So Picaspri was doing his whole Castlevania collection, or he's doing it a month, or not just a month, but he's doing it. He likes to do a lot of modded playthroughs of Castlevania games. So he was like, okay, I haven't played through vanilla playthroughs of all the games in a while. So he actually played through all the Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, and the week that he finished, they announced the Game Boy Advance Castlevania collection. He's like, motherfucker. He played through all the damn Advance games, and they announced the Advance collection. And now he's playing through all the DS games, and he's in the back of his mind, he's just like, they're probably going to announce the fucking DS collection once I'm done with all these games. It's just... They'll get through all the games, and they'll announce the better way to play the games. It's like, you piece of crap.
But yeah, I'm excited for the new God of War coming out.
if not Mega Man, actually probably Pokemon Coliseum and XD. I would love to see them do a Coliseum XD remaster. Yeah.
We would play it.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, older bro would play Coliseum that time, and I'd play XD.
I kind of wish that they'd actually change the name of Coliseum. Honestly, I don't know what they do it, but like every time I talk about Pokemon Coliseum, they always think of Pokemon Stadium. Every single time.
I know, cause.
So I wish that series had a better name, like a better naming scheme. Because XD Gale of Darkness is literally just XD, but like.
Yeah, cause smiley face emoji.
Yeah, like that franchise was not named the best, But I do wish they'd do
They were so both fantastic games.
I do wish they had Pokemon Shadows 1 and 2 on the Switch.
Yes, we have noticed Ash's Pikachu
I mean,
is
his
overpowered.
Pikachu is overpowered until
but
he
it
enters
gets
a
one
new
shot.
until he enters a new region and then gets one shot by the starter from that region.
Yeah, level 100 Pikachu potentially.
Loses to level 5 Snipey.
Level 5 Snipey. Yeah. But,
Yeah. But yeah, but at the same time, it also just straight tanks an attack from Zapdos. And
well, it's an
Zekrom.
Attack. It's an electric type.
It's a Zekrom!
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter! It tanked a fucking shot from Zekrom!
I know. And he kept standing up after getting bitch slapped by his copy self from the YouTube movie.
That's fair. But that was just him, like, being, like, that's just willpower. But yeah, like,
willpower.
huh?
A lot of willpower.
Yeah, a lot of willpower. But, like, yeah.
Willpower. Willpower.
Yeah, no. Ash's Pikachu, it borked. At least it doesn't know any of the, like, broken moves from Pokemon Let's Go.
We don't know.
Like the ones that auto-crit and shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen
It
the
doesn't.
show in
It
a
didn't
while.
learn Zippy Zap.
Now if we're talking about the Brock fight, to be fair, that Onix was covered in water. Which apparently made it do double damage.
Yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, it's ground. It literally is grounded. It can't be damaged by electricity. Pikachu does not care.
But yeah, I was already weakened by the sprinkler system, which you'd think would be like a timeout on the battle. It's like, no.
Nope. Working? Hey. Innovation under or in unique situations is a valid thing. But yeah, it's like, it's disgusting.
But
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense how that worked. Just because it's wet doesn't mean it's not grounded. But whatever. To be fair, Brock is also very well known for saying that water types are totally weak against fire types, predicting inverse battles by like 20 years. Like, it would not surprise me if they made inverse battles entirely because somebody at the game studio remembered that quote and was like, hey guys, what if we just actually made Brock correct?
You changed your fire type into a water type. You soaked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really am excited for the new God of War game coming out, but I will not do it as an interruption.
Yeah, no.
Too many interruptions coming out this year, guys.
I think at this point we're banning all interruptions until next, until like May. We have too many interruptions. We're up to like 4 interruptions in 2 months.
Yeah, for me, I'm up to like 6.
Yeah. Too many interruptions.
Because we have something that's coming out next week.
Yep.
We have Diamond and Pearl.
Yep.
Then we have Arceus.
Yep.
Then I have Wolverine.
Yep.
Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
And Xenoverse 3 and GTA 6.
Yeah. I think we need to put a cap. Like we need to set like
I'm
a
capping at like 10.
No, I was gonna say I think we need to set like a these games are interruptions and like we have like a list of like these are our main interruption series. We will interrupt for these games, and then other games where it's just like we will interrupt for these games if we have not already been interrupting with other games.
My rule
And we'll
is I have to be like really, really stoked for the game to like for it to be an interruption series.
Yeah. Because like if we're getting too many interruptions all at once, it's
like I didn't interrupt for the new Guardians of the Galaxy game. I'm like I thought it was DLC for Avengers.
Yeah.
Like I know they did the Wakanda DLC.
Any good names for a female Pancham?
Should name it Ni Hao Thailand.
It's gotta be short.
Thailand. Or Kung Fu Panda.
Poe.
Female Poe.
It's female.
Okay, who's the one chick from Kung Fu Panda 3?
I literally don't
Mei
remember her
Mei?
name.
Yeah, name her Mei Mei. Meme!
No, what's the
Mommy,
what's the girl's name from Shang-Chi?
Don't remember.
Yeah, I've got actually honestly no idea. I'm not good with off the cuffs names for pandas.
Yeah,
I have to admit.
we don't really. Well, I don't do nicknames for my Pokemon.
Yeah. Anything I came up with probably just be a Chinese name and it'd be offensive.
Or a Japanese name.
Yeah, which would be doubly offensive. It's not even the wrong. It's the wrong stereotype.
Not even the wrong region.
Oh, by the way, what was the can't remember. Was it you? Was it you who was like really hoping for a Miss Kobayashi game?
Yeah.
They announced a Miss Kobayashi.
Yeah, I know. I was the one that told you that.
Sure.
No, I was.
I mean, I found out about it by looking it up. So.
What the fuck? But I told you about it. But yeah, I would stop everything to play that game too.
Yeah.
But we have to get through the anime first.
Yep.
And
the
Mei
game has
Mei
to actually come out. Mei the thing. Yeah. Fair enough. That sounds Chinese enough. I can imagine that.
I mean, Kung Fu Panda 3 did have a lot of Chinese inspiration, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're pandas.
Yeah. I'm a panda.
They're generally from Asia and specifically China.
Yep.
I think they're actually from China.
They're endangered.
Yes. They're endangered
that was
because
kind of the point of the movie, too.
They're endangered because they don't like having sex.
And also because they were killed off a lot in Kung Fu Panda.
Yes. You know, real-life pandas are endangered because in Kung Fu Panda, a fucking peacock murdered them all.
But yeah, they're one of the few species that don't like to fuck.
No. And trust me, we've tried. Human beings, not even joking, zoos literally even tried. I have mixed feelings on that. I'll get into it in a second. Yeah, zoos have even made actual panda porn to try to get pandas to have sex more. It's depressing that they still will not have sex. But getting off that conversation and getting back on the EXP share, here's the weird thing about
okay, me personally, I don't care.
Yeah, here's the weird thing about it. So, on one hand, I didn't like it originally. I really did not like it because I actually did like the EXP share. Yeah. And also because I felt that it made the games too easy. In all honesty.
Okay.
I actually do not mind the EXP all. And here's my reasoning why. The EXP all was in Gen 1. The EXP all actually predates the EXP share.
Yeah.
So, actually, it's the original way Pokemon was played.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I actually like it. So
yeah, I don't have a problem with it anymore. I think it's fine.
I've never had a problem.
I used to have a problem with it. But it's perfectly fine.
We keep bumping the mics.
I wish that it had a way to turn off for people who didn't want it on, but then they'd have to have the alternate like item so that you could use it that way instead, and that sounds like a whole mess of complication.
I would say just make it turn off an honorable like setting or something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm cool with it.
It's fine. This is not the hill to die on with Pokemon. There are many more important hills to die on. Like, you know,
Like Silent Hill.
That's not Pokemon. No, the hill to die on with Pokemon is them to actually fucking do more animations with the damn Pokemon.
Or the Fire Hill from Dragon Ball.
That's still not Pokemon.
Why is it Fire Mountain? Is that what it's called? Not really a hill, it's a mountain, but
Something
whatever.
like that.
We need the Bancho fan to unheat the furnace that's... Yeah, how the fuck... Were they in... Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
But...
That is true.
Yeah,
I mean, I still do that. Even with the EXP all, I still do I sometimes do switch training, and then I'll still switch out like which Pokemon's in the lead to train that Pokemon more.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm still alternating who's the first Pokemon in my team, but it's not. Yeah, you don't have to be like throw out the strongest Pokemon or throw out the weak Pokemon, then switch in the strongest Pokemon and stuff like that. So it does reduce that.
But yeah, in Dragon Ball, it was a weird plot, because, Fire Mountain, it was being heated by that one furnace in Otherworld, right? Was it Otherworld?
Yes. That furnace is in Otherworld.
Yeah, so they were trying to make it so that the Otherworld is below, like, it's near the Earth's core or something.
It wasn't even...
it's weird.
It was in the show, even in Dragon Ball, they said that it was a portal to Otherworld.
Oh.
It was like actually like a dimensional rift.
Okay. Oh, Chiffon.
Covenant!
Nope. Bring it back, old jokes.
Yeah.
For any context, go watch our Sword and Shield playthrough.
Wouldn't you like context for why we're randomly sneezing out words?
Oh, Maractus, goddammit, get out of the way, whatever you are. I random encounter Shiny Litwick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that'd be hilarious. By the way, we have 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 rounds?
No. I hope it doesn't take a minute for a round.
Yeah, I still hate that. So there is a trilogy called 12 Rounds, and there's a porno movie called 12 Rounds. I would ask why you know that, but one, it is completely obvious why you know that. Two, I don't actually care. Well, I know that because you told me that when we first looked up 12 Rounds and why I couldn't find the movie because I couldn't think of the name.
I literally don't remember that ever happening.
Yeah, you're the one that told me about it.
Literally I have no memory of that. I have actually no idea why I would know that.
Because me and you tried to look it up to find the movie because I knew it was a John Cena movie. And I couldn't think of the name, and then when I thought of the name, you typed it up in Google, and you're like, no, that's not the movie you're looking for.
Yeah, I still don't remember that. That thoroughly has been scorched from my mind.
Well, if I ran into a shiny while I was egg hunting, I'd catch it, because I wouldn't break a combo if I did.
Yeah.
I'm finally free of that restriction, and it feels so good.
Yeah. So yeah, if we find a random shiny, we'll just catch it.
Every fucking time!
Yep. Just really wanted to camp out with this one Pokemon.
I should just fucking put...
Yeah, that's what I was asking younger bro, if he thought about going to the other daycare.
I do not want to go to the other daycare. Because here I can just go around in a circle.
Yeah, but the other one's on a straight route.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather go in a circle than go straight route.
Okay. You heard the man.
Main reason is because in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, when I was egg hunting on there, I did the Tauros method, where you could get Tauros stuck in like a small fence, and you can just go around in circles in one place.
Yeah.
And you hatch eggs like super quickly.
seems like a strange reason, but okay.
But yeah, and I just like that method of not shiny hunting, but just hatching eggs in general. Like
Yep.
that was probably like one of my favorite methods of hatching eggs, because
Yep.
I just had to be in one place. I didn't have to go a lot of places.
Uh-huh.
Because with egg hunting, I would just like to be in one place. I don't want to go like halfway across the map and
Yeah.
then have to go all the way back to the daycare and get like 5 eggs.
Yeah.
So I like being in one place.
That's fair.
And I understand, well, you're on one route. And I'm like, yeah, but nah.
I mean, it's the same with me in older games. Like, that's how I used to do shiny hunting in, like, the old games, where you
I
like,
mean, that's what I did too.
you go to the daycare, you bike up and down the daycare route, and then you...
Yeah, like I had a route in black and white.
Yeah, and then you go into the daycare, release all the Pokemon, and get more eggs, and keep going.
Yep.
Or somebody just throw them in the PC, honestly. You just wouldn't even release them, but yeah. You just stay right there.
Yeah, I had a egg method in black and white as well. Like it was a small enough route that I could do it. But
Secretly, guys, I replaced his normal console with one, or a normal copy of the game with one that doesn't actually have shinies in it.
it'd be ridiculous right now.
That's-
And I know you haven't because I know you don't know how to do it.
Nope. No clue.
I have vague understanding of how to do it.
I mean, I think I could vaguely write code that could prevent that.
I think you could figure it out.
Yes. Because all you'd have to do is write a piece of code that says if the... Because I think it's still determined by your, by certain values in the game, right?
I don't know.
So I think all you'd have to do is write a certain check that says if this check returns false, replace false with true. Or true with false. So basically it's like, yeah. If shiny, make not shiny. But, no. Or I could just completely remove the code that checks that value at all.
Yeah, if there was an easier way to get shiny, guys, I'd do it. Well, there is an easy way. Raid battles.
Yeah, just set the value to always be 30 or something. Some number that would always fail. That'd actually be the easiest way to do it. Is just overwrite the entire check with a standard just set value 30.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's not true. It's false.
I mean, yeah, it would effectively make
Or is
it shiny be false all
Or
the
is
time.
false true?
Look,
This
it's not a
sentence
paradox.
is false.
Yeah, it's not a paradox.
I really want to play Portal 1.
I
at some
literally
point.
could not possibly run. I've continuously, on multiple occasions, tried to think through how that's a paradox and can't come up with any way that could ever be a paradox.
Yeah, I don't know why it
This
is
sentence
either.
is false. It's like, yes, the sentence can be false.
What?
A sentence can be false, and that doesn't change. That's not a paradox. If, like,
Yes, I could do that, but I don't want to pay money to get my
Yeah.
shiny Pokemon every time.
yeah, Younger Bro has done that.
I would
but, yeah.
rather hunt the Pokemon if I could.
He only purchases shiny Pokemon on the internet when shiny hunting that Pokemon is virtually impossible.
Yeah, like the fossil Pokemon.
Yeah.
I will do that
The
again.
fossil Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go were
The hunt-
actual full odds, and after, like, over 50 hours of doing it, we found 0.
None. Like, we went almost 15 episodes straight
Yeah.
looking for Ammonite. Never found it.
Yeah, we just straight up did not find anything.
Never found on
We
camera
dedicated
shiny
hours of every
Yeah.
single stream for quite a long time to just trying to find them. Found nothing. We had dedicated streams to it. Nothing. It was just impossible.
Yep.
Because it's complete full odds.
So the only time I will ever shiny hunt fossil Pokemon is if I can Masuda method them.
Yeah. And since the fossil Pokemon in this game are not only not Masuda methodable, they're not breedable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the fossil Pokemon again.
Yeah.
But
we would like to avoid that in most cases.
But yeah, I will only buy Pokemon off the internet if I know it's either impossible to get,
or unreasonably difficult to get.
Exactly.
Because you can technically get the shiny Pokemon. You just have to soft reset the actual person. I don't. Yeah. I keep forgetting. Is that one you can soft reset?
What?
Or the
trade?
The reviving. The fake archaeologist. Doesn't she autosave the game when you give her 2 fossils?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't even think you can soft reset that. It's like you literally
can't
just straight can't.
It's not possible to soft reset for the fossils in this game.
Like you just straight up have to actually constantly keep hitting more fossils. It's just a pain in the
there's a
ass.
way you can do it. You can just
that you can get the
one
fossils.
of the Dig Brothers gives you the fossils.
But it would take so long.
And you have to have a shit ton of watts for that.
Yeah.
Like,
it's unreasonable.
Not even kidding, I'm pretty sure the amount you need is over 5 million watts.
Yeah, it's
That's what one guy did.
It's straight unreasonable.
Wow.
This is another Pokemon I always forget is a 2-generation Pokemon. Because Wynot is in a different generation of Wildcat.
Yep.
Because isn't Wynot the only
Oh my
Pokemon?
fucking god, fine.
Isn't Wynot the only Pokemon that is a Gen 3 Pokemon? Like, you know what I mean? Where... Because, like, Gen 2 was the gen of, like, all the Pokemon that from Gen 1. They were, like, all the Gen 2 pre-evolution babies. And Gen 4 was all the new evolution final forms. But wasn't Wynot the only Pokemon that was in Gen 3 that was of another gen's Pokemon?
I don't remember.
I don't remember anymore.
But what I do know right now is I'm fucking pissed off because if I lose, I'm fucked. Like,
No, you're fine.
if my Talonflame loses, I have level 1 Grookeys.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. Sorry, I didn't think you were talking about it. Why don't you just use Steel Wing?
It sucks.
Yeah, it's not much better. Well, you're fine. Well, actually, it doesn't matter at this point. He's gonna kill you, but so you're gonna have a lot of not level 1 Grookeys. Don't you have potions?
Yeah, it won't matter even if he Destiny bonds me, it's fine.
Yeah, and you're dead.
But yeah, I couldn't run because of Shadow Tag. My god.
Yep. They're level 20. We're gonna be here for so long.
You can't be serious.
Get you to this spot 4 times. You don't have to Luckily, the new games got rid of it shows every level separately. It now just auto says, went up to level 20, here's what you get each in order.
This is so
it does save you a lot of time. By the way, we're at time.
No shit. I'm gonna hash this last save. Fuck
Sure.
You. Oh,
Oh, they're
motherfucker! No! No! Fuck you! No! One of them was shiny.
This is so great.
This is fucking bullshit. I am hatching this last egg. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, Will! And fuck you, Dolphin!
That was so
Oh,
great.
gosh,
They all went up 19 levels. Got like 7 different moves. And all tried to evolve.
God. That was ridiculous. One of the most stupid
That's so
things that's
great.
ever happened to me.
I like that you were worried like, oh, no, it's gonna be so terrible if Talonflame loses. Without thinking about like, oh no, what if Talonflame wins?
Both were bad scenarios.
No, if Talonflame would have lost, you just would have had 4 turns of
I
Grookeys
would've-
dying. You would have
yeah.
revived at the nearest Pokemon Center. You could have flown back. Like,
Right,
oh, no.
I can fly.
Oh no, you fly right back. Like,
Yeah, that's true. This is also that's another reason why in the wild area I am, going here because I can fly there.
you can just fly to the center. Or the other one.
I'm not.
It's
Oh,
there.
okay, I can.
You just fly directly to the
But
nursery.
it
It's right
flies directly to Route 5.
Yeah. there. No, it
but
flies
whatever.
to the nursery.
Whatever.
On Route 5. Yeah, just imagine 100 Grookeys. Yeah.
Oh, Boyd has a
Hello,
gift for us.
Boyd. We were actually about to end the stream, but,
Yeah.
we'll wait a second.
Alright, well, that is gonna have to be it for the shitty Pokemon Shiny
It
Hunt
wasn't
episode.
shitty, oh no, you fucking evolved, or you almost evolved 4 Grookeys. We kinda can't, Void. We have
can't.
tried. Younger Bro was trying to record a series today that was an
Well,
online game, and it
yeah,
won't
on
let him.
console, and I couldn't play it.
So, we'll do it off camera.
Anyway, we are connected to the internet.
Yeah, we're connected right now.
Anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone. I'll leave Younger Bro to do whatever, to figure out whatever you're talking about, Void.